or like Dragon's Roar, where you had a dinosaur type card, you get to attack all the cards in your opponent's field that has less attack points than that card, and they take half damage from all that. Then you play. Then I had Ultimate Tyranno, whose ability to just that, and you could stack those abilities, essentially make them take full damage.
Yeah, you do make him take full damage with that.
That was beautiful.
Y'all making me go get my Yu-Gi-Oh cards out. Seriously.
Yeah, same. I'm already doing that right now.
Yeah. That actually won a few games for me. I was like, ha ha!
And my main deck bounces stuff back, so
that would be a fun idea. Fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Night had a four player duel at once. I used to have those.
Y'all download Duel Links, guys. Let's do it.
Oh, Duel Links.
I can't believe I forgot about
that.
Yeah, I'm talking about old school. I ain't talking about that update with those pendulums and all that other food. I ain't doing none of that. But old school Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay, let's do it.
Penguin Soldier. Fuck yeah. The most troll fucking card there is. Penguin in the old days. Penguin Soldier. I attack your card. Okay, I'm gonna flip my card.
And I recently did card related.
Back to your hand, bitch.
And I recently did card related video too, but it's Vanguard, not Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, I saw. Also, Jin Bakudan.
I like Vanguard.
Ew, Vanguard?
Yeah.
Ew.
I just did it. Yeah, I just did bots opening.
Vanguard's
pretty box opening, never mind.
At least to me.
It was good.
Vanguard was fun.
It was very fun.
Awesome.
I remember this troll card, Mirror Force. Fucking
Mirror Force.
Spamming the shit out of Mirror Force. Mm-hmm. If you know it's coming, you know it's coming.
Yeah,
okay.
It's huge.
Wait, what was the name of the other Spellbinding Circle?
I remember I was prepared for this.
Spellbinding Circle, Card Destruction. Oh, Card Destruction got banned with intensity.
I'm straight up downloading Duel Links right now.
Did Bottomless Chapeau get limited? I don't know.
I don't know either.
I feel like card destruction shouldn't have got banned. Oh, yeah, okay, destroys every card in your opponent's hand.
That's has more than I think 1,500 or something like that. Yeah. That card is a menace.
Dimensional Prison, Fiendish Chain,
Rengeki. I don't know why Rengeki didn't get limited because it does the exact same shit.
Torrential Tribute as well, where it destroys all monsters on the field.
Bro, I had so many of those field wipe cards. It was just funny. I'm like, yo, field wipe. They had a monster ability field wipe. I'm like, yo, listen.
Yeah,
I'm field wiping. Every time you put a card down, it's gonna be gone. It's been made. You might as well not play.
Yeah, except with my main deck. My main deck, everything goes back to deck except for Maldolce Ticket. If Maldolce Ticket is active, they all go back to my hand.
Top 10 best banned cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Number 10, Graceful Charity. That should not be, bro. Come on, that should not be banned. Yeah, I know why. Come on. Come on.
You know why it's banned. That's the real reason.
You draw 3 cards and then you discard 2 of them, and then you use Monster Reincarnation to bring back then discard the other card to bring back the 1 card. Come on now.
Bring back the 2 cards.
Yeah.
All right. I understand why this card got banned. Morphing Jar. Come on.
Morphing Jar. I forgot about that card.
Dude, these are bringing up the memories, bro.
Flip. Both players discard all cards in their hand, then draw 5 cards. That card's a fucking troll.
No, bro. Flip. There was a card that people use with Flip where they could move cards to the top of their deck. So then they use Flip right after that and be like, haha.
See, I got you.
Yeah.
Number 8, Chaos Emperor Dragon Envy of the. I don't know that one. I don't know that card.
Okay, seriously, why this is?
Yeah, it's top 10 banned cards, right?
Yep. Cyber Jar at number 7. Any jar in their name, we know why. Cyber Jar. Destroy all monsters on the field. That both players reveal the top 5 cards from their deck. Then special summon all reveal level 4 or lower monsters in face-up attack position or face-down defense position. Also add any remaining cards to their hand If either player has less than 5 cards in their deck, reveal as many as possible. That shit gotta go.
Bro, when it has that many words, you know it gotta
I
go.
can't see this fucking screen, dude.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go.
And
I gotta
you're
get.
on Cyberjar,
Yeah, so
right?
far.
Are you on
Yeah, I was on
Cyberjar or Chaos Emperor?
I was on Cyberjob. I'm about to go back in Chaos Emerald and read its description because I didn't read it. This card can only be special summoned by removing 1 light and 1 dark monster. I think I had this card in your graveyard from play. Pretty much you're removing 1 light, 1 dark monster for play. Pay 1,000 of your life points to send all cards in your player's hand and on the field to the graveyard. Inflict 300 points of damage to your opponent's life points for each card that is sent to the graveyard by this effect. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's
Yo, what's that
bullshit.
card? Yo,
Chaos Emperor Dragon Envy of the End. You're you're about to meet an end, all right.
Yeah, that's the end indeed.
I'll be back in a
bro.
second.
Okay.
Man.
Let me show you something real
7
quick.
already went through Cyberjar. Heavy Storm.
Heavy Storm? What the fuck?
Wait, I thought they had banned that. Yo, Heavy Storm. It's because it destroys every spell and trap card on the field.
Yeah. That's messed
All
up.
right, come on. Oh, come on. You could have limited that. That didn't need to get that bad. Because literally,
Wait,
there's a
someone
lot
called
of...
me. Hold on a second.
Yeah, it was banned before.
Yeah. What you need to do, man?
Yo.
Fiber Jar. What the hell?
Fiber
Each player
Jar.
shuffles. Each player shuffles all cards from their hand, field, and graveyard into the deck. It's pretty much reset.
Yeah, it's a reset.
Oh,
That's why.
Limited. I wouldn't say bad. I would say limited.
Yeah, just limit it. Limit it to
I can
one
see
at
what-
least.
Yeah, I can see why they would like to ban it. Chaos
Number
Emperor
4
Dragon
is Change of
Envy
Heart.
need to be banned.
Number 4 is Change of Heart.
That didn't need to be banned. That did not need to be banned. Limited.
That at least needed to be limited. But
A lot of these
controlling
cards-
your monster sounds fun.
Yeah. I mean, those and a lot of the monsters they're banning is literally comeback cards.
Yeah.
Cards that people can make a comeback from.
Yeah, 3 is Painful Choice.
Select 5 cards from your deck and reveal them to your opponent. Your opponent select 1 among them, add that card to your hand, and discard the other.
Wow.
Come on, that's not bannable. Come on. All right, now if he was playing Ghost Tricks or something, if he was playing like a deck that like pretty much allows you to play with your graveyard, then maybe that's
Ghost
like,
Tricks
fucked up,
or zombie related stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Harpies-
Maldochas could still be sent back to deck there.
Some of them, yeah.
Yeah. Because that's due to their effect. Wait, no.
Harpy's Feather Duster.
By battle or card effect. Your own, they're still in the grave. Even then, they can still be bailed out by either Tiana Misu or someone else.
Yep.
Hey, I'm back.
Tiana Misu or Angeli. I think she also... Wait, I'm looking at Angeli now.
Hang on, Minos.
No, she can be tributed. She also goes in the graveyard due to her effect. But she can be shuffled out.
Hang on, Minos. Chase, what you missed was Cyber Jar, that's number 7. Heavy Storm at number 6. Fiber Jar at number 5. What Fiber Jar is really just a reset. If you flip it, each player shuffles all cards from their hand, field, and graveyard back into the deck, then draw 5 cards. It's reset.
Yeah.
Number 4 is... Oh, go ahead.
Good. Nah.
Now, I was just going to have to say, number 4 is Change of Hearts. You take control of one of the opponent's monster until the end of the turn. And then number 3 is Painful Choice. You select 5 cards from your deck. Your opponent chooses 1, and then you put the rest in the graveyard. Number 2 is Harpy's Feather Duster. You just draw all spells and trap cards to the field. And then that's where I came to realization that all of these ban cards are really just cards that you can easily make a comeback from.
Yeah.
Besides Fiber Jar.
Well, number 3 is really broken because Think about if you have a zombie deck.
Oh no, I
Yeah,
just told
we
we were
just-
just talking about this. It was like, imagine it will only be broken if you have a ghost trick deck.
Yeah,
And
zombie
literally
or a
because
ghost trick.
Because literally you get powerful from your fucking graveyard. And
Yep.
I would just, that's the only thing I can see in that situation.
Yeah.
Well,
And it
that
should be limited then, if that was the case then.
I know there are some monster effects that are like, they have like a polymerization ability when they're in the graveyard. So think about like a Blue Eyes White Dragon that's polymerized into the ultimate Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Oh, I understand, but at like, at that point, then, if you don't know what that deck does, then you're fucked. Then if you know,
100%.
if you know exactly what that deck does, then there's probably ways for you to block it. So it's literally.
If you know
like
what
up
that
to
deck
you.
does, but don't know how to stop it, then
Oh, well.
yeah, you're donezo.
F in the A. And Harpy's Feather Duster removes all spells and traps your opponent controls.
Yep.
Yeah, that's clearly why it's banned.
It's unfair. He kept destroying my traps. Well, duh. That's what the card says.
Yeah. Yeah.
See,
Like,
the only
now-
way that can make it better would be something like you have to have a Harpy sister on the field.
But
I think
no.
that would be the only way to really balance that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, a lot of these cards shouldn't be banned. A lot of these cards should be limited, except for Chaos of Emperor. Fuck you, bitch. Oh my gosh, what the hell is that
Yeah,
card?
he
Are
deserved to
y'all
be banned.
downloading Duel Links?
Oh, my Duel Links has already been downloaded. Like,
I
Okay, cool.
hadn't yet.
I
haven't
didn't
read-
realize it was going to take so much time.
And of course, number one is Pot of Greed.
because
Does
fuck
someone
you.
know how to turn down Duel Links sound? Because this shit is really fucking loud on my end.
I turn off all when I'm playing a mobile game. I turn off all of the sound on every mobile game I play because I don't know. I'm not into the sounds. I just like to listen to my own music when I'm playing these games.
Yeah, same. I just muted unless the music is bomb.
I
Well,
play
I
Pot
Which
of
is the
Greed.
grand
Ooh,
order I
Pot of
enjoy.
Greed. That was my card, bro. That got super banned.
I play Pot of Greed.
Yeah, it got
Oh,
super
and guess what?
banned
I play just
because-
for pulling Pot of Greed. Another Pot of Greed.
Bro,
Oh, guess what?
every
Here's another Pot of
pack had at
Greed.
least two
And
Pot
that's
of
why
Greed.
it's banned, because you keep plussing.
No, bro, my favorite was Pot of Greed into Jar of Greed into Pot of Greed. True combo.
You know we gotta do it. You know we gotta do it.
Yeah,
Pot
Jar
of Greed. Oh, so what? So I find he's broken today? Okay, cool, fine. Like, I was tired of watching
Draw
how
one
horny
card.
niggas going in there.
Yep. And that one card was my Pot of Greed. Let's go. True combo. Oh man. That brings me
That's
back
even
to
worse.
that brings me back, man.
And how is this unlimited?
I hate humanity now. Rick and Morty. Jessica finally gives Morty all her holes and glaze her face. It's a
Humanity's-
fucking Pornhub with a guy wearing a Morty mask. Y'all want to see it? It's a humanity has failed us moment. Y'all want to see it?
Let's see.
I can post it.
Definitely
ahead,
don't
man.
do that. Don't do that.
No,
We're
go ahead,
live.
bro. We posted Tiny Evil in here. There ain't no limits.
We're seriously live.
Okay. What does that mean
And
to me?
We are live.
All right, when we're
Greetings,
live,
everyone.
post it.
I am Master Menos. Welcome to the
I'm
next
Epic
podcast,
Steve.
episode 15.
Post it. I'm Epic Steve. Post it. Let's go.
I already posted. Just check your shit.
All right. Man,
What's
Minnow's
up,
trying to
y'all?
sell over here.
Yeah, what's up? What's up, y'all? I Superstar DC, and I just seen something that humanity has failed us in.
Oh, someone dying back there. That's crazy.
Chase, you here?
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
I Spot, you here? Go ahead, do your
This your
thing.
boy Hot Sauce, the regular guest. And that is a hunting picture that doesn't look like Jessica, that looks like Daphne.
It does. It looks like
Yeah,
Daphne.
totally. It looks
Thank
like
you.
Daphne
Yes.
instead.
Yeah.
Scooby Doo's Daphne.
Oh dang, bro. We got facial riding squirt POP cowgirl socks. Yo, they got all the buzzwords.
Nope, no, I'm not letting. No, look. I'm about to post some up, Epic. I'm not letting this slide. Not letting this slide. Holy shit, I am
Post
not
the
letting
links on
this.
our Skype chat.
Holy shit.
Everyone.
I'm not letting this slide.
Let's see it.
Oh, sure,
If you're a
it's an easy
if
way-
you're a programmer, you know exactly what you're about to fucking witness.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Please no.
Dude, no.
Someone
no,
needs to be slapped.
No.
Oh, that's beautiful.
No.
God, I wish there was an easy
No.
way to do this.
No.
Oh my god, please don't let me get my hands on this
just
nigga.
No.
That's beautiful.
Something I can show the audience. But
That's
no.
beautiful, man.
No.
Oh, that's so beautiful, man. As a programmer, that makes me laugh on the inside and also die.
If Majen was here, she would have failed him.
Oh, they would have been hardcore failed, man.
It wouldn't have been a fail. She would have just like denied the entry from the school ever again.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Go get your.
But
Yeah,
I
go
feel
get spelled.
this person could literally go on to develop a new internet, and she would still not let him back into the classroom.
You're laughing,
At
but
that
that's
point,
how what's his face?
At that point, she wouldn't want them anyway.
No, that's how Yandere Simulator does his code.
Yeah.
Bro, my man got a spaghetti code. I remember when someone showed off that code, I'm like, bro, what did this man do?
Nothing. That's what that man
This
did.
man said spaghetti. He had the thing is he had no link list or nothing. He didn't have any different codes that could be answered from the base code. He just had everything on one template, and he just coded everything, hard coded it. I'm like, bro, why do you hate yourself?
Around on Twitch, that's it.
Bro, why do you hate yourself? That's crazy.
That's it.
The only way I understand this is if the guy was. I know there are some people that literally write their stuff in notebooks and before they actually go to a computer and code it.
Mm-hmm.
For the first time ever, the iPhone chat, I just scroll down and look at it. They know exactly what they're talking about more than the guy in the fucking joke. I know it's a joke, but come on, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
People take it serious, so they seriously respond. This is how you actually code this.
Modulus. Talk about modulus. Y'all, it's just an easy way to do that. I'm just saying, it's a joke. I understand, but
that's more fun because you're going to be hurting yourself. I mean, you won't hurt me at all.
Raffion the Time Lord.
Yeah, that shit hurts to look at.
But yeah,
let's get
into these sponsors. We are sponsored by everyone actually.
Yeah.
We're sponsored by Superstar DC actually.
Yep.
Yeah,
he's sponsoring everybody for some reason.
Yeah, he's sponsoring us today.
I mean, I'm surprised too.
Also, Inner Server.
65% off standard web hosting, starting at just $250 per month. Get Epic support, like my name. Live chat 24/7, so you can call or text, live chat them anytime. Instant response, phone, email, Facebook chat, whatever your poison is, pick it, and they will respond literally within the minute, not hour, minute.
Yeah. Or you can
no hidden charges.
Or you can get these plans.
Yeah. $8 a month, $6 a month, $49 a month with dedicated servers. You get E3 1230 memory. Oh, 8 gigabytes. Nice. hard drive 200 gigabytes, hard replacement guarantee, unlimited support like on all the other plans, and you have 30-day money back guarantee. I mean, and it has 99.9% uptime. No software or no like anything you use will have 100%, but this is the highest you ever get, and 99.9% uptime. That's better than Facebook and Google.
Yeah.
Because Facebook has 80% uptime and Google has 96. So yeah, it stays up longer than Google. Do with that as you want.
Also, Razer.
Razer, get your parts from there. I'm on the Razer website weirdly today, and I am baffled that they made a Razer mask that has RGB. It's called a Razer. I think Zephyr is Zephyr. Zephyr, I think.
Yeah, this
And-
one. We're looking at it now.
Yeah, it's a face mask that has RGB. It's not just a regular face mask. It's a face mask that has RGB into it, and that what makes it different. Okay, cool.
Yeah, they also have their own blue light filter glasses, or gunners as you call them. I mean, Razer, you can buy everything on there. I mean, do this pandemic in style. Why not?
Yeah.
If it does not have a pulse, they can sell it. From fucking shirts to laptops, from services to books. Razer, go get your stuff from there right this second, right now. They also got Razer Universal Quick Charging Stand for Xbox Limited Edition that they're going on. Just Razer.
Yeah.
You know what to do. You know what to do. I don't
Yeah,
need
my
to.
brother actually got a keyboard from them using my link, so definitely got me a little kickback, and he's enjoying it. He broke his laptop, so he broke his laptop's keyboard, so it's good that he has another one, which is why he'd buy this one. So yeah.
What was he doing with his keyboard?
I don't know. He was fighting it like Chase was fighting that controller one day.
Which day was that? Because it's very hard to keep everything straight right now.
Yeah, what e-boy was he fighting online? God damn.
I'm telling you, he's probably playing Fortnite and got mad and started beating up his laptop. It's like, well, listen, man, it is what it is.
Wait, was it a fighting game or a shooter?
Most likely shooter. I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't encounter some ace, and that's how it happened.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I used to get mad at shooters back when I used to play Halo 3 semi-competitively, basically. Yo, if I had a bad match, man, I'd throw that controller clear across the room. It was great. I was like,
I would throw my controller across the state.
Oh my god!
Mine was cross country.
I had a dark joke that I was gonna say. I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna chill.
Listen, man, listen. I'm gonna say is, in that one moment, my controller became cross-state champion.
All I have to say is, kids, shooters, Call of Duty, first person. You know what to do.
Oh man!
I mean, I've gotten way better since then because I was a kid then. But yeah, I got pissed. That stuff got chucked.
I don't normally throw my crap.
Razer made this parody where there was gonna be like, you can now insert RGB in your skin. That shit's you thought that shit was a joke. I think that shit's gonna be real in the future.
I bet it's gonna happen within the next 10 years.
Yeah.
You know what? You don't have to worry about the next 10 years. Get response, because you get your inbound marketing solutions for what you need to do right now. Get your business online, grow your audience, engage with customers, boost online sales with marketing service that does the job for you. Sign up for absolutely free.
Mm-hmm. And finally, oh yeah, this also has plans.
Yeah,
you
and
can
it
stick with
has
the free, or you can do paid plans for $10.50 a month.
Are we done with the ads? Can we finally get into the show now?
No, we got one more shield. Listen, man, we got to pay the bills, man. I got a shield. All right. Dash 3D. Listen, NVIDIA Iris renderer is the closest thing you'll get to a Pixar renderer. Look at these pictures. Weekly freebies that change up every single week. You can use this software for absolutely free. You don't have to pay any money. It has paid things you can get off of it, but like I said, I haven't paid for a single thing, and I've just been enjoying myself with this. Everything you make on here can be moved to any engine of your choice.
Oh, any engine. This includes Blender, right?
This Blender even includes Amazon Lumberyard that Amazon doesn't even support anymore.
Oh, nice.
Just let me know when we're done with the ad section. I just found out something heartbreaking right now.
Now
I
we're
would like
done.
to share it with you. The lowest today was 40 degrees. Tomorrow's lowest 37. The fuck? Why is it so fucking
Good thing I don't have
low?
to go nowhere tomorrow.
No, I do. But it's gonna be a bonfire, so it's gonna be cool.
Oh man.
It's gonna be warm.
Oh my fucking! Tomorrow's gonna be lowest 30 fucking 7. God, I'm chilling at the house next to my heater. God damn.
Yo, Minnow, send me home to where the buffalo roam.
If you want to be like, what's the highest going to be? 59 on Saturday. And Sunday's going to be 66. Those are the highest. 59 and 66. Still cold, but whatever.
Yeah.
Take me home, country road.
Oh no! They're striking people for that one.
Wait.
We'll
I can fix this. I can fix this. Pee in my lawn. Truck driving all over the states. There are no truck drivers because they don't want to get vaccinated, so they went all home. And then nobody's driving the trucks now. Boom.
All right. Now, hey Minos, are we gonna talk about a topic I sent you earlier this week?
That's literally the first topic.
Nice, because that topic was funny. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, this week is light, but this top story, you're gonna love this. Everyone else, you're gonna love this top story. So, Bowser was finally brought to justice at last. He pled guilty to his crimes and will pay Nintendo $4.5 million. He's answering for absolutely everything he did.
So long, Gary Bowser.
After decades of terrorizing the Mushroom Kingdom, Bowser's pleading guilty to his crimes against Nintendo. Or, actually, rather, a man named Gary Bowser, who participated in a hacking enterprise to unlock Nintendo Switch systems, has pled guilty to his crimes. As part of the plea deal, he agreed to pay Nintendo $4.5 million and is still facing potentially multiple years of imprisonment. The plea agreement outlined a court filing in Nintendo's own Western District of Washington, obtained by Torrent Freak, states that Bowser was a member of a cyber criminals enterprise that created, sold, and distributed circumvention devices capable of allowing game consoles to play ROMs, thereby inflicting monetary harm on the game developers and publishers who sold their illegal versions of these games. In additional criminal charges, he was also sued by Nintendo, of course.
Listen, I would say I feel bad for this guy, but him and I think it was X, I forget the name of that group he was with. They kept tweeting about, oh, you can get these games the day before they even come out on a system through this exploit for free. And I'm just like, bro, you guys sitting there advertising this and y'all think Nintendo sees you? Y'all don't think these companies see you? Because not just Nintendo, Capcom and stuff are getting mad because pretty much every game coming to the Switch, this thing that they were selling for money, that you do a one-time payment, would essentially get you all these games the day before they came out through the eShop. And they were basically just bragging about it on Twitter. Because when you do something legal, you always go on social media and tell people you're doing something illegal.
Fuck that shit. Like, fuck that shit. You're going against Nintendo. No one wins against Nintendo.
Yeah.
When they go after you, they go after you. Why would you go against Nintendo?
Yeah.
Like, that's the one company you do not want to be sued at, a Microsoft, Sony, or Nintendo. Nintendo and PlayStation. Microsoft will kind of give you a little warning, but Nintendo is the worst of them three to get fucking sued over. Like they will go after blood.
Yeah, they'll go after you. Second worst is likely Riot Games because they sent goons after this one modder.
Not just the modders.
Fucking Nintendo sent their I remember the one time when Nintendo actually sent somebody to try to like tell them like trying to silence him because it was from a game that he knew. I gotta look up the article. Like I remember Nintendo did have to send somebody to go talk to somebody because of some type of lawsuit that he was gonna do with Nintendo. I gotta go look that up. Oh, go ahead.
Oh yeah, I almost went off track. I am looking at my Ghost Trick deck. Those guys are awesome.
Fuck your Ghost Trick deck. But
But anyway, back on topic.
Remember I played against somebody with a fucking Ghost Trick deck. Oh, I destroyed your whole field. Oh, that'll be alright. Oh yeah, I'll bring this one Ghost Trick. His ability is to bring that Ghost Trick, and that Ghost Trick and his ability to bring the other Ghost Tricks. Like it's literally just send them all to the graveyard. They come back. It doesn't matter how much attack they got. Oh yeah, one of their special abilities, they can take a card off your field. Fuck the Ghost Tricks.
Cute and destructive. That's the way I like them. But anyway, back on topic. The Enterprise generated at least tens of millions of dollars of proceeds on a sale of its circumvention devices. If the filing reads, they estimate losses for those affected to be somewhere between $65 million and $150 million. Bowser said he only got between $500 and $1,000 a month to participate, but additional advertising revenue by his own total gains to about $320,000. Mr. Bowser understood his participation in the illegal enterprise harmed copyright trademark holders, console manufacturers, and those who are entitled to revenue from not only the use of circumvented consoles, but also from the purchase and playing of copyright video games. The filing continues. The U.S. Department of Justice agrees to dismiss the other counts of indictment against Bowser as part of the plea deal, but the penalties for the crimes which he's pleading guilty already include 2 potential 5-year prison sentences. We could be saying so long to Gary Bowser for some time. Unquote.
Again, his fault. Don't fight Nintendo.
Yeah, it's his fault.
Just don't try to fight Nintendo. Like they're that type of company that honestly they use them to set an example of what you're doing is. Like it's just don't fight Nintendo. Like they when they go for you, they go for blood.
Hey, Hindsight.
Yes, bud.
Yeah.
Real quick, I'm gonna call you and tell you something.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, don't go after Nintendo. They send ninjas. They'll sue you into oblivion. It's just it. And plus, he was in the wrong too because he was selling ROMs. And he was selling ROMs to people, and I'm just like, you're selling illegal ROMs that's not yours, and it would be one thing if somebody was like, he wasn't selling them or anything. It's one thing if he wasn't selling anything and it was just on his shop and people was just getting it, but no, he was selling that shit. So he got what he honestly he got what he deserves. So so like that's all I can say.
Yeah, same here. Well, at least I'm glad he finally opened. I'm glad he finally gave up and opened up. And the world is saved. Well, for now.
It's funny how Nintendo's Mario and they took down Bowser. I guess.
No one has anything else on this. No, then okay.
Epic's is doing something with Hot Shot.
Epic was doing something. The Hot Shot went AFK. Oh man.
Well, you know what, dude? Next topic. Let's keep going.
Yeah. can't go any longer. I was gonna move to Vanguard again, but not as this. All right. So, Fortnite is going to be shut down in China after its limited run. The official Chinese website states that new accounts can't be made from November 1st onward, and servers for the test will close on November 15th. The Chinese version is different to its Western counterpart, with premium currency unlocked only by paying and not bought with real money. Yeah, that's the doubt. It's unclear if the game had been fully released or if this would have changed. Other differences include how multiple players could win the Battle Royale rather than just one player. The game also featured 2 different health bars for damaging from the encroaching storm and from other players and explosions. The main factor may be the Chinese government's crackdown on online games, which we went over a while ago. It's not that hard to imagine a game that would have been dramatically less hours played in China and dramatically more competition for such a small time slot. As of November 2019, anyone under 18 were previously limited to 90 minutes per day, with 3 hours at weekends and holidays. The law was designed to curb a video game addiction, also known as gaming disorder, but to much avail, no idea. The Chinese government also banned those under 16 from live streaming, along with other game and internet restrictions as part of their 10-year plan on children's development. Unquote. Yeah, watch it not work.
Okay, so they're banning people under 16 from streaming.
Yeah, streaming, period.
Okay. They are being ridiculous because just one, what about the people that were already streaming beforehand? They're like 10, 12-year-old that are making, that's how they make income over there is streams.
Yeah.
Like, let's say their family doesn't work. This is just a scenario. This ain't true. I don't know anyone in this situation, but there are some people that use streams as a way for revenue. So they're trying to take away this person's revenue, their livelihood.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. That's really unjust and unfair to all that work hard to be a streamer.
Yeah, I understand it one thing, but another is that, yeah, it's destroying livelihoods, and that's disgusting.
Someone needs to be punched in the throat. Just so it doesn't kill them, but it hurts.
And this is most likely why Fortnite's shutting down in China.
Yeah, come.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it seems like every podcast we've talked about how China is doing something else stupid. When will they just stop? Like, I don't understand. When will they just stop doing stupid stuff?
Like, they only stop when they're stopped.
Like,
oh yeah, USB Type-C iPhones has been released, but only for like I think UK residents and shit like that. All right, back to the real topic. Relax, China. Relax. I see what they're doing. They're cracking down on 16-year-old or the 6-year-old from streaming games because they're trying to. I feel like it's them just promoting like gameplay with like they're already trying to stop young kids from playing online, playing games online. And so if they see the 16-year-old streaming, that'll promote more people. That will promote more young people doing it, and they're trying to put down a crack on it. But yeah, they need to chill out. They need to stop. Relax. This is not a big deal. This is the last person. This is the last thing you should be doing. But they're having a hissy fit with video games right now. I don't know why.
Yeah, they're just trying to get more. Yeah, they're just trying to get more fighter drones so that they could take over the world. That's it. But this is a really ridiculous way to go about it.
Epic, real quick, listen to this. Let me see if this makes sense to you. Dragon Ball Super is building a better universe out of Dragon Ball Z. What?
Hmm?
What?
wait, what?
Dragon Ball Super is building a better universe out of Dragon Ball Z. What?
I want to say it's a better universe.
This from Screenwrite. What are you talking about, dog? They share the same universe. They're the exact.
Yeah, they share the exact same universe. Were they?
Are they trying to say? Are they trying to say they're splashing you out more? Because in that case, they're still lying. Because Super has some of the worst world building I've seen in any shonen.
This is dog. This is Screen Rant. Remember, Screen Rant. That's all I need to say. If you don't know Screen Rant is the type of company that I'll just put anything out for a click.
Oh.
I can't believe Goku did what? Click on the video to see.
Yeah, that's a downside of Screen Rant.
They just need to chill out.
Yeah.
Screen Rant has sort of, like, for the past few years, been sort of the Kotaku of, like, I guess, like, talking about anime and, like, things on screen. Because the thing is, like, when they talk about certain things, you could tell they know what they're talking about. Then in other regards, I feel like they have no idea what they're talking about. They just want to go. Like, I remember Screen Rant did this story about a Smash player named Zero. They were talking about you better watch out for ZSS. I'm like, he played ZSS once in Smash 4, and that was at the Invitational. He never played that character again. He made Sheikah Diddy. It was obvious person who wrote the article didn't know that. I'm like, no. So the person who wrote this article probably watched a few episodes of Super and felt, oh, this is a Building Bear universe. No, it's not.
How much is if you like the first three?
It's like I said, it's not the better universe. It's the exact same universe. It's just a continuation.
I said the only thing I could guess they're trying to say it fleshed out more, but like I said, in that case it'd be a lie because the world building is Super. It's some of the worst world building I've seen in any shonen. Keep in mind, I like Super. I think it's entertaining, but its world building and story are just not good.
As a Dragon Ball Z fan, I'm obligated in my contract to say that I can't read, so I couldn't tell you. I can't tell you. But all I can say is, how the fuck are you gonna put a tournament of power with a whole bunch of characters and not tell us shit about their backstory until last second? I'm gonna just leave that. I'll just let that as it be as it may.
Yeah. Ready to move it.
Did you know that there's other kinds in other universes? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's explore one of the other universes and one of their Kais. Why? I don't know. Reasons? All right. Okay, cool.
I don't know.
Okay, cool.
All right. So this next
Epic
topic.
Chase. Hang on. Epic Chase. You got anything on the topic? Before you go silent.
Oh, the previous topic.
I mean, I don't really know what to say. I mean, Fortnite shuts down in China. I mean, I shut down China too.
Yeah.
China's been getting crazier and crazier. The next thing you're going to know is they're going to ban PCs from every home.
Watch them do that.
Don't give them ideas. Do not give them ideas.
If they take this, then I'm suing them.
Yeah, also, they're pretty unstable right now.
I give them ideas, so they will do it. They're on that level of crazy batshitness that they're on.
Still.
Oh, man.
It's one of those things that you think it's a joke, but they're actually doing. Like, seriously?
You know they're going to cause a collapse for this.
I mean, it's China. I can't say I'm surprised anymore because literally every podcast they do something else dumb to top what they did last time. And it's like at some point, I feel like they need to stop being stupid.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they really need to stop. But
would you stop being retarded? No. Video games is bad for our children. We need them to go to school, grow up, so they can work all their lives and not feel a glimpse of happiness.
Or die for us as soldiers. And if they live, well, we're a worker drone now. Get to working.
Well, there's a lot of things over there that, because of the culture I was raised in, I find a little precarious and just don't understand fully. But I ain't gonna downplay them because of the culture they were raised in. But them restricting then enforcing an age limit to be able to stream. It's a private home. It's a private residence. I don't think you should be able to do that. I mean, it's like saying if you're caught drinking at your home, not bothering anyone, you're the only one that lives at the house, and you start drinking and you get super drunk, but you don't even go outside, the police can walk in and arrest you. Does that sound natural to you?
No.
Exactly. Like that's my thinking on it. It's like they're telling you what you can do in your own home.
Yeah.
What business is it theirs to say what I can do in my home?
Oh, Scots. Welcome to Skotska. Welcome to the Skotska.
That's how V for
Would you like an
situations
alcohol?
happen.
Are you ready to go to the gulag, friend?
Pretty much. What, you would play Call of Duty Online? You ready to go to the gulag?
Hey! Alright, it's time to move it.
Then you'd be
Something
like,
I
oh
was
shit,
asked
the
about
Chinese
the
player.
future of Smash Brothers.
Oh shit, it's a Chinese player. You don't know what the real gulag is like. Oh, we know what the real gulag is like. All right, go ahead.
Oh yeah, Masahiro Sakurai,
Yeah.
the man, the myth, the legend himself. Yeah, they, of course, Famitsu column asked him about Smash Brothers, and he doesn't really have a clear-cut answer. He's not sure Smash could live without him. It can't.
No, it can't.
But he's not sure where he's going out with it.
Yeah.
But he is going to be taking a much-needed break, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
That man was looking tired.
Yeah, this was his final column. When Famitsu asked Sakurai whether he can create a new sequel to Smash, he immediately said impossible multiple times. However, he later elaborated that neither he nor Nintendo have finalized plans for such a sequel, if at all. Here's some highlights. I'm not thinking of a sequel. I'm not thinking of it every time. However, I can't say for certainty that this would be the end of Smash. I think I need whether I must release a Smash game or not, even if I have to do something that would disappoint users. I currently don't see a path where Smash can be produced without myself. Honestly, we did actually try leaving it to someone else, but it didn't go well. If the series were to continue, I'd have to have a talk with Nintendo and have a debate on whether it will succeed or not. I must think about this topic seriously. Unquote. Yeah, and my perspective, no, I don't think so. What I've said back when the initial Grant disaster of the Smash Brothers community happened at that stream, what I said also goes here right now. I honestly wouldn't mind if this ended up being the last game of the Smash franchise after all. There seriously won't be anything like it ever again. Even Sakurai himself said so.
I mean, what they should do is work to, like, if they do want something else with Smash Brothers, is just make a updated version of this, like, with better graphics for the next console. Because, I mean, this is one of the most balanced Smash games made, definitely, by a long shot. Because Melee and Brawl were poorly balanced.
Balance?
Exactly.
In the Smash Brothers game? I wouldn't even say balance. This is like, they controlled some of the moves that they do. All right,
Yeah, the most
Oh
balance
yeah,
they
would
had
be
in Smash
safe
Brothers.
to port it. It would be safe to port to the next thing.
Yeah, I think that would work better, and that's why I want to see them do if they do anything. 'Cause I don't feel like they could do Ultimate ever again, unless they just kind of Ultimate, remaster or something.
I feel like they need, as far as like, I don't think they need a new game. In all honesty, if they want to make another edition of the game for later consoles and stuff, that's understandable. Yep. But I feel like they could still do. It doesn't have to be another game. It could be DLC or more maps or more characters and stuff like that. Like some of the stuff they already do. It doesn't have to be, it's a whole new game. You still have to go, but you still have to unlock characters by beating them in the solo missions and stuff. Stuff.
That sounds like the Deep Rock Galactic route. That's what they've been doing.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with y'all. It was funny because Epic said ballots, but you can still be like off the stage with Sora for like 20 minutes and come back on it like nothing happened. Well, all right. I can give him balance because when Hero came out, his kamikaze was like fucking everybody up, and then I think they made a patch to just dumb that shit down. All right, I'll give them that.
Yeah, that and Magic Burst, like Magic Burst would take you out at 20, then they raised it up to like I think 50 for like small. Cause like I said, that thing would just take you out real quick. I'm like, what happened to my stock?
like when Hero came out, Hero was doing business. I would just say it like that. They needed to rebalance that motherfucker because he was just killing niggas at early age. And
on release, he was
0% shit like that.
He was past Bayonetta in levels of broken. Tournaments even hard banned him.
Yeah. Well, the problem with Heroes, he had the RNG where sometimes characters would just beat you because, players beat you because they got good RNG, and sometimes he just didn't work. So they balance him where he works as a functional character and he doesn't just have this BS RNG anymore. Like, he still has RNG, but it's not like, hey, you're outplaying me? Well, let me just do down B. Something's going to help me. It does.
Something's going to work for me. That's fucked up.
No.
But for me, I would have to say, good job, Sakurai. Thank you very much. I would like for this to just be the final game. You really don't need any other game in the franchise. This has literally over 80 characters. It has most of the characters that people want. Don't get me wrong. If they make a new one in the future, like distant off future, and we haven't had a Smash in a fucking like 4 or 5 years, and 10 or 8 or 10 years, and they want to bring it back, then fine. All right, I can welcome that. But they don't need to Smash games for like a long time, for at least a good minute.
Yeah.
You did a good job, Sakurai. We don't need any more. You're done. Go walk off into the sunset.
Deep Rock you can just go full Deep Rock Galactic with Ultimate. I don't care. Many thanks once again. Please have a good rest.
Go off to the sunset like that's what you deserve. It's just go drive your car. Go drive your expensive ass car. Because I know it's expensive.
Nothing else, correct?
No, not really. Sakurai could just take his break. If you want to keep making games, I wouldn't turn out another Kid Icarus. Yeah? Kid Icarus. Anyone? All right.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. Nintendo finally fled Commiefornia and Ontario's offices. Hotaku report that Nintendo closes Redwood City, Commiefornia office on October 29th. Sources told Hotaku that roughly 100 employees were affected, along with the resignation of sales and marketing and the SVP of sales and marketing. Sorry, I read that wrong. I'm tired. And later, Nintendo issued a statement to Hotaku confirming that they will be moving employees to operations at headquarters and will be closing small satellite offices over time, including Toronto and Ontario. The Wetwood City office handled sales and marketing had field teams working directly with retail stores. Executive Vice President, Business Affairs and Publisher Relations, Stephen Pitcher will handle sales, marketing, and communications for now, taking duties from Chavez. Unquote. Yeah. First off, honestly, good for them. Commiefornia has been a serious hotbed of complete tomfoolery. And that being its sales department, it doesn't look good anymore now. So I understand why they moved out. I don't know about Ontario whatsoever, but good for them in that case too. That's honestly all I have from here. Anyone else?
I ain't got anything to say.
I was probably happy to say something because I'm not trying to drag this. I'm not trying to one-man army this shit.
Well, me neither.
Nintendo closes California. Or into office. Oh, I say, well, if you want my take, I said it's kind of bad because we need more. We need more Japanese studios to come to America, do business and trade hands and stuff like that. And they need, even though I think they do have a office located in New York. I think, I'm not too sure. I'm not sure, but
the problem is certain places of America are running them to the ground, and that's why many are fleeing.
Yeah, I know they're running to the ground, but at the exact same time, it's like it's already bad enough that like it's already bad enough that we don't have a lot of the Japanese business over here, even though like for America, it's a weird thing because I'm trying to say we need more business communication with them, and them having an office in America, well, having more offices in America helps that relationship with them business wise also. For, for the communication shit like that, it's sad for them to close it, but I do understand why they're doing it. I just wish if they should have just relocated somewhere else than just closing an office. That's my take on it.
All right. Yeah, but don't blame them for leaving because we're kind of running them to the ground right now, and that's horrific.
Like I said, I do not blame them from leaving. I wish they would have just relocated.
I think this is sad for California because there's a lot of people probably losing their jobs, but there must be a reason why they did it.
That's because Commiefornia has been doing nothing but completely dumb crap for the past few decades, and they've been running it everywhere it's been. They've been running it down. And that's also happened with almost every major part of America right now. This has gotten that bad.
I wouldn't say every part of America. I say only just California. Majority California. I could be wrong.
Yeah. Anyone else?
I'm sorry. I really zoned out there for a second. Like, I don't know why.
So. Evan messaged you one time, and now y'all just like, well, we're gonna be gone.
Oh, wow.
No, I zoned out like completely. I'm staring at nothing right now, and I zoned out.
Because you can't see the screen.
Yeah.
You still can't see the screen, even though I'm on screen share.
California is California. Listen, man, I did that same thing, honestly. I was looking at the screen. I was like, what? I was like, oh, that's right, the story. I had to read it. Again, I was like, oh, snap. California is California. At least they're not trying to headquarters themselves in California like another company did.
Yeah. And this
Oh no. Spectrum strikes again. I wasn't even doing anything. I was about to. This is why you know who is still driving my nuts back at the madhouse. Oh. Even hack my schedule.
Oh,
I'm back. Spectrum struck again.
Rest in peace for a second. That's crazy.
And so Superstar DC. Where did Superstar go?
What's up? I'm still here.
Oh, there you are. You disappeared. You pulled the vanishing act, like poof, and gone.
It just says
the monster that's still the monster that's still that's still invading my computer is this is why she's been riding my nuts this whole time. This is exactly why. One past stream of the Madhouse crapped out and she said, "Oh no, that was the money shot. You're doing it again." And so she forced me to suffer again.
Sounds like you need a new computer.
I'm gonna keep that joke to myself.
I know what you think about, Chase, and I'm thinking the exact same thing. You're not the only one, buddy.
And it's a definitive edition of this certain game, so she's gonna be riding my nuts for a good while longer. Until I finally beat at least the main game. So let's move on to the next topic. The Switch has been since 2017.
Okay.
It's been 4 to 5 years already.
Yes.
And just now they teased its next game console in the future.
Wait, you're not talking about the whole Switch hitting, was it 93 million units sold or something like
that? No.
Yeah, you didn't get that. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that top. I'm like 93 million sold. That's more than Xbox One. No shots.
Wow.
No shots. That's no shots.
Ouch,
only shots.
Sir.
Only
Ouch,
shots.
Sir. Ouch, sir. We tried.
We tried.
The Xbox One is a good console. I enjoy the Xbox One. My brother enjoys the Xbox One. It's a good console.
It is.
It's just the Switch outsold it by a wide margin.
Yeah, Switch is outselling everything by a wide margin.
Hey, we tried. We tried.
Listen, Phil Spencer did help turn their fortunes away. The Don Mattress kind of hurt it so bad that it took 3 years to recover, and then past then it started finally selling.
God damn, he did take like 3 years to recover, and they still haven't recovered.
Yeah, man, Don Mattress was very, like my man said, if you don't want the Xbox One, we got a solution for you. Xbox 360. I said, it's over.
My question for you guys, though, has Xbox even considered making a portable games console?
Yes, they have. Yes, they have, but the thing with that was they went against it because they were just like, they didn't feel like that was their market.
No, unfortunately.
Maybe they should. I mean, the Switch is clearly Nintendo's console on the go. But their console was always small and probably easier to form. Xbox is not. Xbox has always been the chunky boy.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to know the Xbox problem, they need fucking games. They need fucking exclusives, and they just don't have any.
All right. Nintendo published a presentation material slideshow for its financial report on the first half of the fiscal year, which will end in March 2022. On page 41, Nintendo teased its next new game console is set to succeed the Switch in the future. They expect its new game console to continue to integrate hardware-software product concept. The company has been working on a concept since earlier consoles like the Nintendo DS and the Wii. However, it saw Switch as a new starting point to expand the company's IP and value-added services. The page also showed that Nintendo intends to make the next gaming system compatible with the Nintendo accounts that people set up on the Switch. The company wants to establish and maintain positive relationships with its customers in the long term. It plans to do so by continuing to provide content and services based on the accounts. Their latest console release to date is the Nintendo Switch, of course, since 2017. It sold 92.87 million units as of this September. The number is yet to include the new OLED model, which came out on October 8th this year. They have not revealed more details about the Switch's successor console nor its launch window as of here. Unquote.
I cannot remember a time where Microsoft did not release a Halo, Gears, or Forza game.
Gears War.
No, I said I cannot remember a time where Microsoft did not.
To be fair, the PS5 hasn't released nothing.
Yeah.
Actors Playroom.
Yeah, the PS5 is nothing at all. Well, there's Ghost of Tsushima, but that's it.
They released Returnal. Kenna just came out. All right, hang on. Demon Souls Remastered. Miles Morales. I'll give them Miles Morales. Let's be honest, it's more of a PS5 game than a PS4. They're about to get the Last of Us remake. I'm not supporting that shit.
No.
Yeah, I'm not supporting that shit. Y'all got that one.
No.
Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. I'll give them that one. They got games.
Can we just mention that like we did this certain? Oh wait, no, we can't yet. It's not released.
I just cannot remember a time where Microsoft did not release a Halo, Gears, or Forza game.
What's that game? The one where you can is it Speed some God, it's like a game where you drive, but it's not the Forza, it's the one where it's like
Need for Speed?
No, it's the one where you can play as either the cops or the robbers. And the cop.
That's Need for Speed.
Also Hotline?
Was that also Burnout?
Burnout? No. It might be Need for Speed, but I don't feel like it is.
Or was
like
it
it's
that?
got another name.
Or was it that Battlefield game?
Your Hardline.
Oh, we are not talking about no Battlefield. No. Nope.
I mean, Hardline, you played as cops and robbers.
You're right, but that maybe it's.
You also do that for Need for Speed Hot Pursuit.
Hot Pursuit. Mm-hmm. There you go. Not bad. I couldn't remember the Need for Speed. I always knew it was Hot Pursuit.
Knew it.
Keep hearing that fucking whoop whoop. Shut up, please shut up.
It was very fun to play.
They just wouldn't stop playing that. I had to mute my shit because of that.
Sunset Overdrive.
Yeah, also, Godfall sucked.
Well, I don't talk about that. I knew that.
I won't say it just wasn't my type of game. Let me say that. Let me be respectful. Because a lot of people like that game. It wasn't my type of game. Like, I looked at
that shit sucked.
I mean, I looked at the trailers, and I remember DC told me it sucked. I'm like, no, look, gotta give it time. Now I played it, I'm like, I mean, DC was right, but...
I ain't gonna admit it. We know.
But I'm just gonna say, maybe it's just not my type of game. I mean, because the people who like it can enjoy it. I just could not enjoy it. I didn't think the game had any... It didn't have anything to it that I actually liked. I was like, I'm not having fun. And that's like the only school that actual Playroom and now was Ratchet and Clank are like the only exclusives on the PS5 right now. So you know, and you know, aside from Ratchet and Clank, are you really buying any other exclusives on the PS5 currently?
Demon Souls, you can get Call of Duty everywhere else. I would not recommend you buying Call of Duty for that shit. I would not recommend Call of Duty in general right now with its gigabyte set so fucking high.
Bro, they're talking about all these gigabytes just for one download. I'm like, yo, y'all lost your mind.
Yeah.
Call of Duty.
Kenya, people say Kenya is good. I need to try that. Eternal, or is it that?
They need to delete some stuff from freaking Warzone, honestly. Like, I'm sure there's probably thousands of lines of code in Warzone that don't need to have those thousands of lines of code.
They do not.
It's probably useless.
I think they even said it themselves. The game is not compressed. It is not compressed whatsoever, which means they didn't take time either deleting files or compressing them. So that's why it's so fucking chocked down with fucking nonsense.
Oh man.
Yeah. Well, compressing them, I understand why to a degree, because sometimes when you compress, it can cause data errors. So you lose a bunch of data and you don't know what data you lost, which can completely break your game. But at the same time, they've released several Call of Duty games beforehand. So, and those were compressed.
Not just that, that game still crashed. The game can still hard crash.
Yeah.
I do not believe that shit.
And that's not fun.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is there were pretty solid shooters released on the Vita, the Vita, that ran really well, that were compressed. I mean, you can do it if you try. Just, it's a matter of where you spend that time and money to do it. Or you just gonna put the whole big game and hey, sucks to suck. You guys better have the hard drive space.
Lastly, Godfall, awful. Gameplay, awful. Visuals, too much motion blur. Game was awful. All right,
I like how so far these next gen experiences, they're what we're gonna do? Add 100 times motion blur. I'm no, that doesn't look good.
It's trash.
What did we do? What did we do? We didn't sell as much PlayStation 5 because of the Silicon show. So what did we actually do? I got it. Let's put our newer games on the last gen so we can at least make sure we maximize profit. That's a good and bad thing. Remember that. It's a good and bad thing.
It's absolute trash. Just like Blizzard. Speaking of Blizzard, their co-lead General Neal resigns after, I think, 3 months. He announces a new career involving some woke babble. Actually focused on exploring how games and diversity intersect. General Neal was promoted to her position alongside Mike Yabata following the company J. Allen Barak's own it amidst the ongoing active Blizzard sexual harassment investigation. Has also announced that she'll be stepping down from the role after only 3 months in order to focus on some woke babble, that no one cares about. She announced her departure in a blog post to the official website, informing players that she made the decision to step away from co-leading Blizzard Entertainment and will transition to a new position before departing ABK at the end of the year. And as such, effective immediately, Mike Yabata will also leave Blizzard. I'm not doing this because I am without hope for Blizzard. Yeah, you are. Quite the opposite. I'm inspired by the passion of everyone here, working towards meaningful, lasting changes with their whole hearts. This energy has inspired me to step out and explore how I can move the F games and diversity intersect, and hopefully will make a broader industry impact that will benefit Blizzard and other studios as well. According to now its co-lead, her decision to leave Blizzard has also been supported by the ABK Workers Alliance, an unofficial and formal union comprised of active Blizzard's employees. Its membership agreed to make a $1 million grant to Women in Games International, fantastic non-profit organization where I'm a broad member that will cultivate advances equality and diversity into the global games industry, which we use to fund skill building mentorship programs. But as for her remaining time at Blizzard, O'Neill stated that she would be working on transferring my responsibilities to Mike and transferring to a new role working closer with Active Blizzard and WIGI to determine the first steps around how the grant will be utilized in its structure. Unquote. I've had enough.
Okay. So pretty much all this, at least what I picked up from it, was they changed the name of McCree. She wants to fund $1 million to female gamers over in another nation. And I don't understand why she wants to do that. No offense that girls in other countries can't make games or can't play games, etc. But why do you need $1 million to start that?
To fuel their BS, that's why.
It sounds like a BS freaking company, in all honesty.
It is.
This could be 100%. No, let me just say this. This can be a 100% true company. And this company could even take place in China. But still, it's ridiculous. Why the hell would you send $1 million to a company like this for something of that nature? That it does not make sense to me.
Also, this is more virtue signaling than anything else. They would have already been fixed that problem a long time ago if they actually cared. But the people that did care left Blizzard a long time ago.
I'm just saying like this. That what you got from it? What I got was woman saw the ship sinking. Woman leaves to like employee saw the ship sinking. Employee leaves for another business. The other business seemed more sketchier than the other business she was in. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. She got out while the getting was good, and now she's trying to get money.
Yep.
And I apologize for making your ears bleed.
I mean, am I mad? No. I mean, I saw it coming.
Is it annoying? Yes.
Yes, it's very annoying. But I mean, I can't say I didn't see it coming.
Legitimately, people are just trying to get their money and get out. Especially with all the BS, because when's the last time someone had an original game besides Among Us? And like Among Us within the last 3 years, I don't know, what was it released? 2019 technically? 2018. Okay. So yeah, 3 years. Among Us before that, was there any game before that was unique?
Was Townsville was the Townsville game where you take different roles to try to find the werewolf? Was that released 18 or was that released beforehand? Because I don't remember. It was Among Us like, but you didn't have to do tasks. You just have to figure out which one of the townspeople was the werewolf and was evil. And yeah, that was Among Us.
That one was more based off the Mafia games and a previous board game. Now, Among Us took that idea and also gave the citizens roles, pretty much. Like, oh, go fix this as a task. They gave them another way to win, which, in my opinion, gives it a new level to the game.
Oh, I thought they got Among Us from the idea from this old movie where it was like, The Thing. The Thing. That's where I thought they got it from.
I cannot speak for that because I have not seen The Thing. Or I have, but it's been a very long time, and I just don't remember.
Summary of The Thing. I haven't watched it. I need to go watch it. Pretty much crews on an alien planet or Earth. I don't know which one. There's literally a monster that's taking over the people bodies. And
I have seen The Thing. Okay.
Yeah. And it's pretty much becoming them. And it's up to the rest of the crew because the alien's killing people and it's transferring to them to figure out who's the thing and they have to kill it.
Yeah, it takes place in Antarctica.
Yeah. A live set on Antarctica, that has to be fucking brutal because that shit, people are cold as fuck out there. Good luck.
I don't know if that's where they actually had the setting, but I know that's what the movie setting was Antarctica.
All right, they could be there because budget and all that, and it would depict that. It makes sense if it's on Earth.
All right.
Yeah, I guess we're ready to move it.
I like to move it. Yeah, go ahead, move it.
I'd like to move it.
Marvel's Avengers is disappointing. Publisher Square Enix admits. At last.
Oh yeah, it was very disappointing. Marvel's Avengers. It looked good. Yeah, it looked good.
I ain't got the game. The game was on sale for $20. It won't be worth $20 worth.
And worth 10.
Even worth 10.
The beta looked good.
What are you talking about? It's on Game Pass right now for free. That's the only way I can recommend that shit. That's the only way. Game Pass. That's it.
In a statement published alongside its annual report, Square Enix has publicly acknowledged the disappointing performance of Marvel's Avengers. Despite the worldwide success of their cinematic universe, things haven't gone well for the Crystal Dynamics live service title that since it launched last August. Subpar reviews combined with a series of post-launch delays for content like Kate Bishop hurt initial sales for the title, which is still struggling to find its feet over post-year launch. Unquote.
Yeah, full creative rights of the whole Marvel universe. Yeah, I did Jack Jilly shit with that shit. Oh, like that's an epic fellow, all on all proportions.
Yeah. Of course, they also blame Corona-chan.
No, I'm not doing that shit out of a virus. I'm not chanting a virus. Fuck you. Let's get the hell out of it. I would just say, I heard Marvel's Avengers story was okay, 7 out of 10. The multiplayer was shit, didn't even work offline, and they had the gall to charge you $60, and then they had the gall to sell you a battle pass right off the get-go. They give you more character costumes, and in the game you don't get as much character. You don't even get as much character costumes, or not at all. And the grind is like fucking ridiculous. I don't want to hear shit about that game. The game was a fucking failure.
Man, Marvel's Avengers, man. That game sucked. That game didn't run well. The game wasn't fun. It looked good. That was it. It looked good. I was like, man, this is a visually appealing game.
Looks can only get you so far.
Yeah, that's all it was. It was a polished turd.
Just pissed me off because you had the whole Marvel license. They could do anything with it. What do you do with it? Give us generic robot enemies to fight.
Yeah.
Don't give us any cool boss battles. The heroes that we get to play off the rip. Even though there is like technicality a lot of Avengers, because if you want to think about it, almost everybody was an Avenger at some point. And then just didn't give us anything. Like, god damn, like like I said, if I had the license, I would have did a little bit more with it. Like, fuck. Spider-Man would have been in the game for the get-go and not a fucking separate character. Y'all were hell for that. Wolverine would have been in there because Wolverine is an Avenger. I wouldn't put X-Men in it, but I would put X-Men like characters in it for like, hey, I came here to help you out or some shit like that. We already have the base roster. Like, it should have had characters, and it should have been a game where you wouldn't have to level up characters, but you could just pick characters, and each character has special move, and you can have combinations with other characters and shit like that. And if you have certain characters, it should have been the ultimate alliance, a third-person ultimate alliance that we was waiting for, but it's not. That would piss me off. You have all the creative freedom, but you fucked it up.
Yeah. And it's a live service on top of that. Already a debuff.
And I'm going to say this now more than any, and I don't know if y'all agree with me, but I don't know what generation started live services games, but it has ruined gaming. I'll be honest with y'all.
Yes,
this live service mobile jumble bullshit has been ruining fucking gaming.
It's been ruining it ever since.
Fuck yeah. So what you think? What you think, Hot Shot?
Yeah, it's definitely ruined it. I mean, we're gonna go and talk about. Sorry, lost my train of thought. That's happening a lot.
No, I mean it's okay.
Okay.
I lose my train of thought when talking about this game too, because it just was not good. I would lose my train of thought while playing. I was like,
let's put it this way: the beta was good. Everyone liked the beta, but then where they're fighting on the bridge and everything looks cool, but then they come up with a stupid reason that all the Avengers are gone or they've went into hiding and all that. So now you're playing this random-esque female hero that has the ability to stretch.
Yeah, Miss Marvel.
Did she go by Miss Marvel? I don't even know.
Okay. Yeah, that's her name, Miss Marvel.
Oh.
All right.
She was my voice. She wasn't just a fan of the she wasn't just a fan of the Avengers. She was more of a fan of Miss Marvel. She was like a Captain Marvel fangirl.
Yeah, she's Captain Marvel fangirl. That's why she named herself Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
So yeah. So you're playing as her. I've only watched the first part of a walkthrough because the YouTuber I watched was very entertaining. Shout out to the Rad Brad. Anyways.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So watching that, and then it's like, where's the actual enjoyment of this game? Like, this is the Avengers game. I want to be the Avengers. Make me go back in time and play as the Avengers, and let me mess up from some bots. Like,
You play as them, I think, later in the game.
yeah, but
But the whole first half is the, I guess, new Avengers or
but
the.
it's not even a rise of a good story. Sorry to cut you off, but it's
No,
not
you're
even
good.
a rise of a good story. It's
No.
like okay, so all the Avengers have disappeared. All mutants and people with superpowers have to register, or they'll be arrested by these freaking flying robots because all of humanity hates superheroes now.
Wow.
And
No, Chase. I agree with you. Like, that's kind of unrealistic. Like, they saved their lives like how many times, and one fucking incident will have the fucking blacklisted. I don't see that. Even if it was like Avenger status, I don't really see that being possible. But
Yep.
like for the first round, I really don't. First time around.
And no matter how good the superhero, like you said, this is literally like, yes, they destroy cities all the time, but with Tony Stark is genius, easily can send robots to build and fix buildings and all that within literally short amount of time. Nope. But no. All the good they did, them stopping a nuke, them saving the world several times. Nope. We're just going to say, we're going to listen to this guy that's got robots that want to hunt down other superhero people that haven't decided they're going to be a villain or a hero yet. And when they do help someone, or because the heroes can't help anyone, crime goes up. But there's no real story. There's no driving point for this main character to really go and do all this. I was a fan of the Avengers, so now I'm going to try to help them.
Here's the thing that got me, and I think Epic, I think you may agree with me on this one, but probably not. This is supposed to be an Avengers story, so why the fuck are they focusing on Inhumans?
Oh yeah.
Good question.
They didn't even give them a proper origin. That was like the most half-added origin of the Inhumans I ever heard.
No, and of course it did that whole. It tried to do a bootleg Wolverine and the X-Men story where they built these robots. Now the robots they're doing their job somewhat, but they're also not being nice to humans. Which who would have guessed that sentient beings would not stay loyal to their creators for long? Who would have guessed?
Which is also a miss because they could have played that into Ultron, which that was a huge miss. But instead, they made Sentinel. Oh, my bad, not Sentinel. Whatever that fucking proper robe. MODOK made Sentinel, but not really Sentinel and shit like that.
Yeah, because they couldn't do Sentinel because they couldn't. But it was Sentinels. Though it was basically a worse version of Wolverine the X-Men storyline, and then there was also a storyline of that one-off comic. I think was it the day the Avengers went missing. It was some long title way back in the 90s. There's also play on that, but just not good. It was play on everything.
And I don't care how many times they say, "Oh, we're fans of the comic book." You can be a fan of anything, but that doesn't mean you'll make a good game.
It doesn't make a good addition to the franchise.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you made a game. All right, first off, strike number one. We can customize our characters with different stats and abilities, but we don't get custom costs. We don't get custom costumes, and you only get custom costumes through Battle Pass. That's strike number one. Like, that's fucked up. Yep. Strike number two, no villains, no name-related villains. You mean that when Avengers went into hiding, you mean that no villains besides fucking, what's his name? Taskmaster? Yeah, Taskmaster and MODOK? Abomination? Only those 3 or 4 villains shows up. No Doctor Doom or anything like that. No Doctor Doom, nor they're in New York. Like, there could be a whole bunch. No Red Skull. Like, honestly, you could have pulled from the fucking list of villain catalog and had more villains than what you had in that game. That shit, what fucking bores me. And then the villain boss battles was not even that good. That also hurt the game that much. Avengers, a lot of people, there's a lot of superheroes that were Avengers. you could have pulled from more than that latest catalog instead of just releasing them scarcely, because that's also a mean that this game was also rushed. So that was also a red flag. Oh yeah, I can go ahead and say stuff like this game was a failure, and it bogs me down because they had all the creative freedom to make a good Avengers game, but they didn't.
I mean, they literally just pulled from multiple stories and did nothing right. I mean, there's really nothing more to say but that. They said, okay, let's pull from here, here, here. Ooh, this story seems pretty good. The combat system was atrocious. There was just not anything I liked about the game aside from visuals. The visuals looked amazing, and that was it. Whoever was a character modeler or character modelers, they did a really good job.
Mm-hmm.
Now it.
Oh, sorry, I was about to say, dog. If you really want to make a fucking good Avengers or a good superhero struggling game, just make fucking X-Men Legends 3. They laid the template out perfectly. By the way, X-Men Legends became Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Just steal their template. They really perfected it. That's all you got to do.
Funny though, just sorry to cut you off. Is after Marvel Avengers came out, and they announced that Ultimate Alliance DLC or whatever, the sales for that actually went up because of Marvel's Avengers.
Wow.
A lot of people were so displeased with that, they literally bought another game on another console.
Wow.
God damn it. That's literally I don't even know what to say, bro. That's proof right there that game sucked.
On ice.
He would say, I ain't playing this game. You know what? I was gonna buy this game over here. Like what?
You don't slap your fans in the face when you be like, we read the comics, we know what you like, and then slap Spider-Man as a PS5 exclusive. That's not. You don't know what the people want. You know people love Spider-Man. Don't do that.
Don't do that. Then if you got that version where it has Spider-Man, you only play Spider-Man was like I think for three or so hours within the whole story. I was like, wait, what?
Yep.
So
and he's not even out. He's not even out yet, by the way. He's still not out.
Yeah. I was like, this is amazing. You guys are amazing. You know that? You're the best ever. Who was over that game? You know, Square Enix published it. Who was over it?
No idea. Oh yeah,
you got me on that one?
Yosuke Matsuda.
Yeah, was it Crystal Dynamics though, or what? Let me
yeah, it was Crystal Dynamics.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was Crystal Dynamics.
Stick to Tomb Raider. I'm sorry. I like to see companies branch out, but when you make something like that, it just makes me wonder. Maybe it's okay to stay in a bubble just a little bit.
You know what? I'm gonna eat my words on one, but I'll eat my words on one of the Marvel games. I thought Guardians of the Galaxy was gonna be shit. It looks okay.
I still haven't played it, so I don't know. Like when I looked at the gameplay initially, it looked like Avengers, and you know how I feel about that game. I just talked about it, so I'm gonna try it out before giving you any critique. And probably by next podcast, I'll be able to say how I feel about it, yay or nay.
Yeah.
Oh, you buying it? You spending money on it, or you got somebody to, you got the hookup?
Oh no, my friend already got it, so I'm just gonna play off of his.
So you got the hookup.
Yeah, so I don't like it. I spend no money on it.
Let me know how that shit is before I spend money on it.
Yeah, if I think it's a yay, I'll be okay. Yay. If it's a nay, it's a nay. And it can't be any worse than the Avengers game though. So I mean,
watch it.
It's got that going for it.
You are giving it too much credit.
All I'm saying is
try to be worse.
all I'm saying is Avengers. Everybody was mad at Ultimate Alliance 3, not because it existed. It was because it was only on the Switch, and it could have been better everywhere else. And now we finally get an Avengers game, like the one that like third person. I think everybody kind of wanted to like play something like that. It finally came out for the consoles, and it sucked. So you can see just play if you want to play a Marvel game, just play Ultimate Alliance 3 for the Switch, because that shit is better, even though it is like repetitive as shit. But it's still
repetitive, but it's a fun game, and it has some really good DLC packs that's been releasing, and they're not actually hiding content from you with the DLC packs. So I mean, you could actually customize on that game without buying a pack. So and that's not me shilling for the game. It's just a good game. I think Ultimate Alliance 3 is just a better game than Avengers. The only thing Avengers has going for it is it looks better.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep. And last thing I have to say is, if you ask me, oh, can you make a better Ultimate Alliance game? Yes. All you have to do is just copy fucking Infinity War Endgame, because that was the hottest thing that's out. That's like still the hottest thing out. And first in people's minds. Just make it to where, oh, then like it is in the Black Order in Ultimate Alliance 3. Thanos wants to conquer the universe, and he's up to vengeance to stop everything, stop Thanos' plot. So you can get any fucking hero on the planet Earth and in the cosmos to become an Avenger to help stop Thanos. And he recruited most of the Marvel's villains baddies. There you go. And you can have fucking character skins from any of the comics. There you go. The end. Boom. Game made. 10 out of 10 already. IGN.
Also, real quick, IGN, a journalist got kind of roasted for comparing Shin Megami Tensei to Persona 5.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, they deserved it then.
Yeah, she said Shin Megami Tensei, the newest one, is like Persona 5 but without the heart. I'm like, you do realize Persona is an offshoot franchise, Shin Megami Tensei, where it added more to a friend aspect, while Shin Megami Tensei was more of a you're isolated and you're just watching the world around you change. That was the whole point of Shin Megami Tensei.
How are you a journalist and you didn't do your research? What
like her review shows she obviously didn't play Shin Megami Tensei games.
That's why you do your
Did you not play Nocturne? Did you not play? It's on the Switch. Nocturne's on the Switch. Like
that's why you do your research before you play the game.
At this point, it's safe to assume they'll let anyone into gaming journalism.
Yeah. And she tried to defend herself on Twitter, like, "Oh, I was just saying there's a lot of RPGs that do it better," and blah blah. I'm like, no, you looked at the fact that Persona 5 and Shin Megami Tensei 5 were both made by the same developer, and you like, oh, well, this isn't like Persona 5, which is a game you really like, and it's like, yeah, of course not like Persona 5. Persona was an offshoot franchise of the Shin Megami Tensei franchise. And what?
Oh yeah, and
Persona
did, FYI, Shin Megami Tensei is a darker story.
Yeah, it's far darker.
In Persona 5 is a lighter story, by the way.
Yeah.
Persona
does have its dark moments, but Shin Megami Tensei goes further always.
Yeah, Shin Megami Tensei always delved into the whole you're alone and you have to watch the world, it's changing. You're having to try to adjust yourself. Like you'll have a few people in your squad, but they always come and go, and you'll never have the same squad going throughout the whole game. That's the whole point. She's like, yeah, you couldn't build a connection with the people in a new Shin Megami Tensei game. You could never build a connection with people in any Shin Megami Tensei game.
You're literally going through an apocalypse.
That's the whole point of it.
You're meant to be alone in this. The reason why Shin Megami, the newest one coming out, is interesting is literally because you're doing it to save a girl. You're kind of doing it to save a quote unquote friend. They just put it like that.
Yeah, you're only one in this world that is broken. The world is broken. That's the whole.
Also, Also, sorry, I was about to try to cut y'all off. Sorry, but I was about to say also Tokyo's on fire.
Yeah, like that's what I was like. She obviously hasn't played any game, and then obviously you weren't paying attention to the story for this one, because even without me playing the game, just looking at the trailers, I could tell where the story was going. It was going with the whole. Yeah, you have to get through this yourself. You're going to meet a few people along the way, but they're not going to be there with you throughout the whole thing because you'll be going in different directions than them. They're like, hey, since we're going to this same area, let's work together. Then once y'all get there, they go their way, you go your way. That's the whole point.
I think the only thing why we keep getting these scrub game journos since many years ago is because they've been laying literally anyone in nowadays. Instead of just laying in people that have had past experience playing those games before.
I think she's not a bad journalist. Go ahead.
Thank you, Konya. I'm gonna stop. But by the way, I was just trying to say I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna get it. It ain't gonna be day one, but I'm gonna get it within like a few days in.
Yeah, same.
And journalists, if y'all want, y'all can look her name up. I don't want to say her name here because the IGN video where she did her thing has like almost 9,000 dislikes and only like not even 900 likes. So they've already roasted her. I'm not trying to put any more of that on her because even when you say don't attack someone, you got people saying, "Oh, you mean attack?" So I'm not even gonna say her name. She's made some good reviews. Just this one, you could tell she didn't play other games and she didn't know the source material. And all I ask is that game journalists know the source material. That's not too hard. It's not me asking too much. You got to know what you're talking about because I mean, when you don't, you get roasted like that. People are like, "Oh, why are they roasting this girl? It's because she's a female doing." No, don't play that card. If she was a dude, they'd roast her just as bad. Y'all saw what they did to Philip Mewson when he did that plagiarized review. He was a dude, a white dude at that. Listen,
if she was a dude, they would have probably roasted him harder. Honestly.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
I'd roast them
people
equally.
roast these gaming journalists.
Hell,
people roast these gaming.
It's like you playing Chrono Trigger and it'd be like, "Oh, I didn't feel like, oh, the art style looks similar to fucking Dragon Quest, but it didn't play like it."
It didn't play like Dragon Quest, so I feel like it was like Dragon Quest, but without the Dragon Quest. Like, yeah, no crap. Like what? Like, what?
My hand is reaching, but I just don't want to do it.
Like, yeah, so yeah, she got roasted. She tried to clap back on Twitter, and she got clapped back some more, and she I think deactivated Twitter for a little bit, which is probably the best thing you could do because you weren't gonna win on that one. Like, I mean, and it's like just play the game. Like, I mean, you obviously didn't play number 1, 2, 3, or 4. You like I said, Nocturne is on the Switch. You can play that right now. I mean, why didn't you? Like,
it's just do your research before you put it on an article. It wasn't even a hard research. You could literally look up you could literally type is the Persona series a spinoff of Shin Megami Tensei, and it will just give you, yeah, it is. It's Google is for everybody. Don't forget that it's your best friend.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It just brings me to that whole back when Game Explain had that controversy with Andre when he did that review for Legend of Zelda. What was it? Twilight Princess HD on the Wii U, and like he had said that he didn't like Twilight Princess on the Wii, and like he did that review and people were roasting him about that. Like, wait, if you didn't like the original game, why would you be doing a review on this? And he was trying to clap back at people, and people could clap back at him. And then finally, I think they ended up taking that review down and had, I think Ash did a review instead, which should have happened in the first place. The person who said they didn't like the game should never have reviewed the game. I mean,
I'm a hard
journalist. Go ahead.
I keep cutting you off. I'm sorry. You about to slap the shit out of me, but
you're good.
All I have to say is, no, I'm trying to agree with you. Like, if you're not a big fan of a series and you're playing a game from said series, you're not gonna like the game. So why did they give it to you to review? You should have just passed it along to somebody who more enjoy that series. Yeah, who appreciate it more than you do.
At least someone who's neutral. But I mean, like I said, and I said, game journalists do these stupid things where they get to do reviews comparing game to another game that doesn't even make sense to compare to. Like, I'm not going to compare Sonic and Mario just because they're platformers. They both do different things. I mean, you're not going to compare. Same thing with Rayman. That's a platformer as well.
Epic, don't worry. I'll compare Warzone and you compare Sonic. Okay?
What's wrong? You don't like that 64 blast processing power on Sonic?
Yeah, like, I mean,
that didn't hit you yet?
It's just, I don't know. Game journalists keep doing the dumbest things. And it's crazy that they keep saying that there's a disconnect between them. They're like, oh, well, you put your opinion out there, you're gonna have people come at you. It's like, no, I mean, yeah, you are, but the people aren't coming at you because your opinion, coming at you because you're stupid. I mean, you literally just did something stupid. That's why they come at you like that. I mean, don't compare a franchise to its offshoot franchise. That's the whole point of its offshoot was for a lighter story. That's why they made Persona. Persona 1 came out for lighter stories.
Also, it's been that way ever since.
Yes.
Also, Shin Megami Tensei is a more grindier game than Persona, by the way. So it's like,
And
If you'd be like,
there's
what does that
harder
to do with anything? Like, trust
and
me.
there's harder
if you,
methods of finding your monsters, by the way.
Yeah, and there's a deeper bond with your monsters and Shinra Tensei because once again you're alone. They're the only company you have really.
Yeah.
But this new game is about to be fire. They told you that, like I wonder if this new game, the monsters that you're trying to combine, because of course you need to combine monsters to make stronger monsters, which I like. I wonder, are the rarest? I wouldn't say the rarest. Like, are they easier to find monsters, or are they just like bullshit to find the one that you need to combine to make the god form, pretty much the god form monsters, like the godlike monsters? I want to know.
I'm gonna try to make the penis monster. That's what I'm gonna try to do.
Yeah, you mean Mada.
Yeah.
Hey man,
Yeah, it's just run until you find Mada.
Hentai is a thing.
Yeah.
Is a thing.
I just do that for the jokes. I do it all for memes. But yeah, seriously, gaming journalists, I just don't understand them. They really just need to. I don't know. They need to do something.
They need to do research. Is what they need to do.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Do your research, please.
There's a difference between being a journalist and being a what's it called?
Urinalist?
A person that go ahead.
A urinalist?
No. I was going to say someone. It's a term that means someone that's new to it, first experience.
Oh, newbie or whatever.
Yeah,
kind of, but it's like someone that has no knowledge whatsoever of a certain type of game, and they play it to get the like freshest experience they can.
A beginner? I don't know.
I don't know. It has some kind of name, and I just can't think of what it is right now.
Yeah, it'll probably come to you, but yeah, I mean, it's just like, and that's just a topic I had to talk about. I forgot to send that to Minnows. I'm a probably send that. I'm putting in the description probably. Once again, I'm not gonna have her name just because she's got enough. She's got blasted enough on this. So.
All I gotta say for that one is, one, don't. Everybody makes mistakes. Don't fucking hit her up on that shit. Just, she made a mistake. She did all that shit and she apologized. And also, for the girl who made that mistake, well, it can't be as worse than that guy who fucked up in Cuphead.
Yeah, he couldn't even get past the tutorial. Once again, these gaming journalists, they don't know what they're doing. They can't. They either don't know what's going on with the franchise or they can't play games. I don't understand how they're there. And then people who actually are, like for example, at one point Maximilian Dude had apply to be gaming journalist, and he never was, which is good for him because he makes more money now than he probably would have had he actually got that job. But a dude who actually played games kept getting rejected, and it's like, okay, but these people don't.
We don't want gamers, we want journalists. But then there's journalists don't even play games.
Yeah.
Oh well, damn.
Yeah. Write reviews for games. You can't even beat the game on normal difficulty. You have to put it easy. It's like I don't.
Recently, we had a worse scrub than the Cuphead scrub. He couldn't even latch on to walls in the Metroid Dread.
I saw that. I was like, so when it told you to press this button, what did you think you had to do? I'm curious.
Is he worse than the Doom scrub? The guy who tried to play Doom? And he's just not that good. Let's just say he's not that good.
Nope.
Now, all I do was give him his impressions of the beta for Halo, for the newest Halo. He kept rocket launcher at the ground. I'm like, see, when you're aiming your rocket launcher, you want to aim it at the enemy. You don't want to aim it at the ground.
Rocket jump is not a thing. I was about to say rocket jump is not a thing anymore. Chill out.
I mean, it's not a thing in the multiplayer at all. Maybe it'll be the single player. If they add the skulls again, which I love.
Maybe they're corpse launching. I mean, come on.
My man said, "Nah, I'm gonna aim it at my feet. Let's see what happens."
You're gonna aim it at my feet, then jump and lift off.
Yeah.
He's like, he was trying to say that as far as pressure, he's like, they should tell you can't do. I'm like, I don't feel like they thought they had to tell people, but yeah, I mean, hey, you're a gaming journalist, man. I get. They need a gamer journalist mode for these games.
No wonder you don't have a foot to stand on.
Literally, he blasted it.
I would like for you to release your fucking Final Fantasy games that you thought it was a good idea to release on PC and on fucking mobile and put that shit on consoles. What the hell? The remaster pack is still not on consoles. I'm still baffled. I am literally still baffled.
Wow.
All right. Now let's move on to this topic. Now I'm done
Yeah.
roasting gaming journalists. I love gaming journalists. Don't think I hate them because I roast Kotaku and other companies. I love them, but I just want them to do better. That's it.
Understand their craft.
I understand.
Do better.
Now we're gonna be in a dumb chain of topics. Welcome to dumb news.
All right.
How did China did not make dumb news? I'm just.
I was about to say we still we're inside the Switch's lifestyle. We still haven't gotten a new Mario Kart game yet. I'm surprised we'll at least get one Mario Kart on the Switch.
Yeah, we got Mario Kart Circuit.
Shut up. I'm not counting that one, bitch. You know
Epic That's for thumbs.
That's not a game in my eyes. That's just microtransactions evolved.
Microtransactions evolved.
Dog, how many? Dog, I want to play 8 players. I'll be $100. What the fuck? Gotcha.
Surprise!
Surprise!
Surprise mechanics indeed.
I'm crying right now.
Ubisoft incorporate non-fungible tokens, blockchain, and play-to-earn cryptocurrency in future games.
Wait, our app is free.
For those unfamiliar, NFTs are non-fungible tokens. Fungible means something that can be exchanged for something that is equivalent to you. NFTs, as the BBC explains, allowing digital works to be one of a kind, creating a form of digital certificate, the token, to verify as such. While the data itself can be copied and shared, the token cannot. This has fueled the value of NFTs with high sets of the Nyankat GIF, which is over 500k USD. Grimes' digital artwork, which is $6 million, and People's record-breaking digital art at $69 million. Even Twitter's CEO Jack Dorsey first ever tweet. Other celebrities have begun selling NFT images and more despite criticism of environmental damage and being accused of outright being a scam. Yeah, that's because it kind of is.
Kinda. Oh, it is. They're selling non-fungible. So they're basically found a new way to do microtransactions.
Yeah.
These companies find different ways to cheat people. Like Burger King talking about they're going to give you what was it, cryptocurrency if you buy on their buy burgers on their app. I'm like, what? I don't want a Burger King crypto. What are you guys talking about?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Listen, I don't want a non-fungible token yourself. I want your games to come out and actually be good. That's what I want.
All I want is good games, not this convoluted crap. And what do you keep doing?
Convoluted crap all day, every day. Exactly. I don't care. I'm not going to give you non-fungible tokens, blockchains, nothing. I don't care. Give me good games. You're a gaming company. I think.
Yeah, I think.
At this point.
Roast.
We're doing the blockchain thing? I don't know. Well, what's going on?
Ubisoft is going to be incorporating non-fungible tokens and blockchains into their future games. Cryptocurrency.
How about you fix your fucking Assassin's Creed games? You've been spamming those shits out for infinitely. And also, how about you fix your fucking Far Cry games? They're fucking becoming fucking generic as shit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just make better games. Stop trying to focus on these outside sources and just make better games. But money, but your games suck.
They said, but we got non-fungible tokens, we got blockchains, we got cryptocurrency. Like what?
Yay, but it still sucks.
Yeah, I don't think you understand. Your game still sucks. You're a gaming company, at least I believe you are, and I'm trying to play your games, but I'm just playing myself because I paid for nothing. Fix your games.
Let's look at the past real quick. Far Cry, good game. Far Cry Primal, arguably an okay game. But now let's look at the other Far Cry's before that. You had Far Cry 5, which was that country hit game where it's like, oh God, I know the story. And anyways, but
and New Dawn was basically a continuation of that.
It sucked. The ending sucked. It was garbage. If an ending has one route and one route only, it better be a good damn route. If it ends in a shitty way, it's a shitty game.
That's because it was sequel baiting for that New Dawn, which was a continuation to it.
Yeah.
Still sucks.
Oh yeah.
I understand it, but it sucked.
Oh yeah, I understood that it sucked too.
They're more good. They're more good playing co-op, but at the exact same time, you can play any game co-op and it could be fun. Well, I wouldn't say that. You have to be with the right friend, but at the exact same time,
yeah,
it sucks.
I mean, the past 10 years, they've only released 2 games I liked, and that was Mario Rabbids Skin Battle, and then dang it, I actually have that game up there. I forget the name of that game. It's like a sort of Legend of Zelda, but not. I have to go find it. But yeah, they've released 2 games I cared about in the past 10 years.
They haven't released any that I've cared about, honestly.
Me neither.
I mean, because they refused to release Rayman.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted to release Rabbids.
That game don't exist anymore. No, it's not like Rayman Origins of Legends sold well or anything like that. And there was really great multiplayer games. No, that didn't sell well at all. What you talking about?
It's not like they kept porting to different platforms and it kept doing well. And they're like, no more Rayman, no more for you.
Mm-hmm. It's just that one time where it didn't sell well because it was on a Wii U alone, and then it made a confusing business move, and then decided to release other versions on the exact same day because of the fact that they tried to get out of that deal with Nintendo because they thought it wouldn't sell well. So we ended up selling versions first before we selling the Wii U versions. So it became confusing. R.I.P. Rayman. R.I.P.
Yeah, for respects. You guys want to move it?
Yeah, I mean, I can't really talk too much about Ubisoft. They be soft on these games. Crazy.
Yeah, now we're moving to EA.
They are fucking stupid. Yeah.
More non-fungible tokens.
Yes.
Fungible, whatever. Okay.
Most of this dumb news segment will be non-fungible tokens. EA's boss says NFTs will be. Well, they say NFTs will be an important part of games industry's future, and very bad sign.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is that EA is not gonna be part of my future. Yeah, EA is not gonna be part of my future. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, that makes sense.
During an earnings calls this week, EA's boss Andrew Wilson referred to NFTs and blockchain gaming as an important part of the future of our industry, while echoes of what Ubisoft CFO Frederick Jugwit said earlier this week. Jugwit believes that the technology will enable more play to earn, that will enable more players to actually earn content.
Is he cutting out for anyone else or just me? Okay.
Okay. They'll be able to
hang on.
Stop.
Talking.
Again, black. Well, now I got black screen. So.
Yeah, Minos, you went in and out, so you were talking, and then just got quiet. You came back in, so I couldn't catch what you were saying because it was every other word. I'm like, he's saying something. I know it.
I know he's trying to communicate to me, but what was he saying?
Exactly.
He's saying Ubisoft is shit, and I was like, I agree with him.
And now the same goes for EA.
The shit?
I mean, I would say I didn't care about when Ubisoft was talking about non-fungible tokens and all this other crap. I don't care about EA. Release your games. Stop releasing them broken. Stop making us pay for DLC to fix your own game. Release your games.
And
I feel like I shouldn't have
non-broken casinos. Shit games. How about that?
Yeah, I feel like I shouldn't have to tell a company to do that. A multi-billion-dollar company.
Yeah, what happened to fucking video game AAA companies making games? You know, that thing that the thing that they're in for, it's to make video games and sell it to people so people can. Go ahead.
There goes again.
There he goes again.
Middles.
Yeah.
But yeah, what happened to
I was
EA Sports
I was
is in the
completely
game.
silent this time.
Yeah, you were saying something.
You were saying something, and you went.
You broke out, and then I gave you a second to say something, but you didn't. So then I start talking.
This sucks. I was looking up.
I mean, it's Spectrum.
Yeah, it is Spectrum.
This generation is fucked. They're not even gonna get fucking video games. They're not even gonna get straight video games. They're gonna get sold seasons in video games. What happened to sequels? No more sequels. We're just gonna sell you a whole bunch of seasons and not make another version ever again. Yeah, that's cool. They're not
You're
even
not gonna
going
own
to get
any of your games because if this company shuts down, we're gonna wipe it off your hard drive.
Exactly.
And we'll just be glorified casinos. DC, you're right.
It was already bad enough. It was already bad enough in our generation where we was growing up that the creativity was starting to die down, and now there's like literally no more creativities. That if I on the next E3, if I see another first person or third person, if I see another first person shooter or third person action game, I'm gonna fucking scream. Can we
if
get
I see another
something
open world game and its only lure is the open world and nothing else? I'm gonna smack someone because like, oh look, open world. There's nothing in this world. But it's open. There's nothing in this world.
There's nothing in this world to believe in.
This is why when people say, this is why when people say we're gonna get another video game, great dog. I don't think we're gonna get another indie or AA crash. I think we're gonna get a AAA crash because people keep buying the exact same shit over and over. We don't get any creativity anymore. Everything is just the same over and over again. If you want creativity, you have to play a fucking indie game. And I think sooner or later, people are going to see that and just be like, I don't want to buy Call of Duty number 8,651. I'd rather just play fucking Toad's Big Adventure on the fucking Nintendo.
And that's how AAA collapses.
Yeah, I mean, literally, that's what happened with the game industry before. Is that everything was trying to recreate Tetris or like Space
Invaders.
Space Invaders. Yeah, I couldn't think of the name. Thank you.
Space Invaders.
Every game wanted to be that, and then when Nintendo came out with Mario and all these different like whimsical games, that's when it just started kind of changing around. It wasn't because Nintendo was, they're an amazing company, they're a good company, but it wasn't because of them being amazing. They came out with something different. That's literally what happened. They just became a game changer. They came out with something that wasn't in the market. The market got oversaturated with everything wanted to be Tetris, with everything wanted to be Space Invaders, and that was it. Those were only games. Space Invaders, Pong, and Tetris. That was it.
Snake.
Snake.
It didn't help that nobody knew what they were buying. They didn't have YouTube back in the day, so nobody knew what they were buying until it's like last minute, and the game could be shit too. So it didn't help it.
And that really hurt the industry. And then something new came along, and then that's what saved it. And that's literally what's going to happen here. Is every game is the same exact game.
Yeah, the exact same.
Yeah.
Also, those who's going to defend, but Nintendo come out with another Mario and all that. Dog, when Nintendo come out with another Mario 3D game, it'd be years apart.
Yeah, at least they're different. Like, I mean, Mario 3D World and then Mario Odyssey aren't even similar. They're, both Mario, both platformers, but vastly different. Whether you like Mario or not, so at least they're different games.
We don't get it every fucking year. Like, you don't have to buy the next Call of Duty. You don't have to buy this Call of Duty. You can just buy a Call of Duty next year. Dog. It's just
the same thing with 2K and stuff. Like, we don't need them every single year. These annualized things, they're going to kill the industry. I'm telling you, they're going to kill it.
Fuck the sports games. They don't even do anything with their sports games anymore, but just copy and paste the last game.
They just update the roster. That's all.
That's
all.
People
said that like a long time ago.
And they're glorified casinos first off, after all. Ugh.
They have casinos in them now. They're not even glorified anymore. They have casinos in them now.
And here's the other thing. Here's the other thing. That's supposed to net you an adults only rating, but apparently not.
They say, hey, you want to gamble in a casino virtually? No, I want you to make a game.
No. DC, you're right. This generation.
This
it's
generation
it's getting fucked with a cactus slathered in hot sauce.
It's funny, everyone was
no.
roasting Konami when Konami was doing this pachinko stuff. But I mean, what's EA and Ubisoft and stuff doing now?
No, habanero sauce. No, ghost pepper.
They're doing the
Sorry.
same thing.
Are you having fun naming different sauces? I mean, come on. You got a few more. Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
It's bad enough.
They got that yum sauce, bro.
There's reportedly nothing worse past ghost pepper.
It's already bad enough.
Several things past ghost pepper.
Oh, there's several things past ghost
like
pepper.
what?
I've had some of them. Woo! But
like I said, it's already bad enough that Call of Duty come out every year, and some of the games comes out every fucking year. They don't change the formula, or they go away for like a minute, come back, and they don't change the formula, and it's still the exact same like it was every year. And like I said, you can criticize Nintendo, but at least Nintendo try to switch this shit up.
Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna give credit to Sonic because Sonic tries to change this shit up.
Yeah, I'll give that to Sonic.
Yeah.
Sonic has been switched. Like every Sonic game is different than the last Sonic game. Is it better? No, but I mean it's different.
Better and for worse.
I mean, because Sonic, last Sonic, what was that called? See, I forget how bad that game was. What was it called? Sonic
6 or Sonic Lost World?
No, the newest
Sonic
one.
Olympic Games.
Sonic Forces. Sonic Forces.
Yeah, Sonic Forces was a. See, I can't remember it. That's how much I disliked the game. But Sonic Forces was trash, but it was different. I would give it. It was different from any other Sonic game. It was bad though.
Shame on you for releasing that Ultimate Collection and make that shit. Shame on
Sonic. Sonic Colors. What was it called? Recolored or something?
Ultimate Collection.
Ultimate Colors.
Sonic Colors Ultimate.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't Ultimate. It was Ultra. Like, I don't know how they had glitches in that game that weren't even in the original. I didn't know what was going on here.
That's what I was about to say. Like, why your fucking Wii counterpart plays better than the Switch counterpart? Come on, man.
That game was trash. I mean, but it's funny trash. It was like a lovable trash. It was like, this is trash, but it's so bad it's good.
Why? Why would you do that to my favorite game? And then if you're gonna call it the Ultimate, you shouldn't even call it the Ultimate Collection. Like, why can I not switch music when I'm in the fucking stage to any music I want it to be? I can go. I'm not gonna do this right now. No, I'm not doing it right. I can. We're talking about the gaming industry. The game industry is fucked for the younger generations. We're not gonna get any more creativity for the AAA games. And the reason why we want creativity for the AAA games because they got the budget to make something nice. Hey, the reason why
instead.
Yeah, and the reason why Spider-Man and fucking God of War did so well is because we've been getting so much first-person shit and third-person open world that they just seem like a breath of fresh air, dog. It's just we need more different. We don't need for y'all to keep spamming out Call of Duties every fucking year. It's just, I know it makes the money, but at this point, you guys should have something that makes the money and have something that's different. And give us a choice to wherever we want to buy, because at this point, it's just ridiculous. Yeah, I guess that's my rant. Y'all ready to play Call of Duty number 865 next year?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna wait. I'm 100% waiting on feedback because I didn't like the beta. I didn't like how it was looking. It doesn't look like a good Call of Duty, in my opinion.
I mean, I like Cold War. I know my boss kept talking it up, so I went ahead and got it, and I was like, "This game sucks."
I'm glad
I'm really sorry you got it.
I'm glad I hardly mess with Call of Duty, if ever.
I got Cold War because of the zombie mode.
This game's trash. Man.
I got Cold War because of the zombie mode. Everybody was praising that shit. I played the zombie mode. Played it a couple times. I gave it a decent shot. It sucked. So,
yeah, I thought it was fun for like, how many minutes did I play it? 20 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah. It stopped being fun. And I stopped playing the game, and I just look at it now.
I look at it in the trash bin where it
I mean, I
stays.
spend money on you. I mean, not a lot.
Trash
I got
where it
you.
belongs.
I'm like,
Like,
man, I
there's
spend
no
money on you.
innovation. There's no innovation. Everything has been done. At least we have another genre. We don't even get fighting games anymore. Fuck.
Too many fighting games.
We don't even get enough fighting games anymore. You know what would have been fucking cool? If we got a Sega versus Capcom or a Nintendo versus Capcom or
You know what'd
some
be cool?
shit like that.
If we got some more puzzle games. I really like puzzle
Oh
games.
yeah,
Can we get those
totally.
games?
I was just about to say that too. Like we could use more puzzle games. We need more horror games. Like
Definitely more horror games.
Okay, who's tired of Resident Evil horror games? Like honestly,
I am.
They're not horror. They're thriller.
They're thriller instead of horror.
Exactly.
Except for 7.
I mean,
I give 7 that. 7 is like kind of horror.
Seven
but it gets
started off
thriller
as
at the end.
horror, but it kind of like when they started showing those algae creatures, whatever the heck those things were, it stopped being horror. It just started being goofy.
Yeah, the molded.
Yeah, those creatures, like when it was just the dude, you know, the family going around the house trying to get you, it's like okay, but then when it started getting goofy, and then like the grandma became this, I guess, kaiju or whatever. I don't know what the heck was going on. I was like, no, man, this is a real. Is this the same game? I had to turn the game off for a second and look at and like take it out and look at this like I think this is the same game.
Yikes!
What happened?
And then you realize when a lot of people are like, I miss Resident Evil for their horror. Resident Evil has never been horror, bitches. Resident Evil has always been thriller. Let's get that out of the way.
It was closer to horror back in the 90s. Like when you first opened that door and that freak was right there behind it. That you know, if that was your first time seeing it, that really got you. Nowadays, you know, they have like sexy vampire women. You're like, I'm not
the first
scared.
game had a giant spider that was chasing you. You got a shotgun to mow that bitch down. But I know what you're talking about. What made it horror was the resource management, and that I feel like has gone away too.
Yeah, because now you just get 8 billion bullets, you know, and like I said, last one had sexy vampire chicks. I'm like, I'm hard. I mean, I'm not scared.
I got a heart on. I'm not fucking running away though.
Like, am I supposed to be afraid? Like, they're like, ah.
And then one of their true
Screaming at me like, ah. I'm like, hey.
Hey, let me get your number real quick.
And then one of their true forms is released, and still hard.
Yeah, I'm like
I'd
bro,
still hit that.
Exactly. Am I supposed to be scared? Like, I'm sorry. Like, you're giving mixed messages here. Like,
I kind of want to bury my face between them. I'm just saying.
That's all I'm saying.
That all over Twitter.
Barack Obama approves. Oh my God.
I'm just saying. They don't want me to be scared. That's all I'm saying.
Indeed.
All
right, let's move it last.
Yeah, but we need more horror games.
Even more NFT BS. 26 NFT developers send a very sad letter to Valve about the Steam ban. Long story short, Valve has straight up banned NFTs, so period. It can't mess with them, can't do nothing with them. They don't want them in there. He said EA and Ubisoft can have them.
Okay, I mean,
earlier
my thing with NFTs is I never cared about them. It just always seems stupid. It's like you get a video, they send you the blockchain to the video, and you own the blockchain, but like, anyone can still upload that video. Like, you don't own the video. So what do you own?
Yeah. Earlier this month, Valve introduced a ban on all cryptocurrency and NFT sales on Steam, which not only sets the rules for future sales or lack of titles on its platform, but also launched some games that already started were based on the technology. In response, a group of 26 developers along with other groups, the Advocacy Fight for the Future Engine, an NFT platform, and the Blockchain Game Alliance, pictured above, wrote an open letter in which she has found out about Valve's decision. Would you guys like me to read the letter or not?
I don't care. Honestly, I'm honestly, I was about to say, I think you own the image for the NFT, but not really. But
I don't know what you own. Like, because if I paid, let's say, $1 million for let's say we're going to venture, Charlie. We're going if I was to buy that, Hot Sock could still upload that, and I would have no legal grounds to sue him. So what did I spend $1 million on? Like, I don't understand.
Yep, pretty much.
You want to hear a secret? NFTs and Bitcoin are nothing more but just we wanted to get money from pretty much nowhere. We created a source we could just put our useless money into and try to make it work for us. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yep.
Yeah.
Second question. Okay. To Valve Corporation, fight for a future engine. The blockchain game alliance, along with 26 blockchain game companies, are calling on Valve to lift the ban on Web3 technologies on Steam platform as such blockchain chains and NFTs. Games that use blockchain technology and Web3 token-based technologies such as DAOs and NFTs can possibly improve the user experience of games, create new economic opportunities for users and developers. Tokens in particular open up enormous opportunities for users to interact, collaborate, and create tangible digital worlds and objects that were previously impossible. These improvements make games more decentralized, more democratic, more interactive, player-centric systems. They also provide an opportunity to streamline and monetize intellectual property rights in a way that would greatly benefit independent creators as well as established businesses. These innovations will bring improvements in music distribution, book publishing, collectibles, and more. Valve is known for its willingness to experiment and innovate, not just in its games, but also in the Steam platform itself. As a pioneer in changing the way gamers sell and trade digital in-game items over a decade ago, Valve probably understands the effects that a more concrete medium will allow. And keep up with this groundbreaking vision, we asked you to give this fast-growing technology a chance. Remember your roots, let the industry prove itself to be a positive contribution to the entire gaming ecosystem, and return your decision. A whole category to ban software from the Steam platform. This is, oh man, there was more of this.
Either hurry it up or stop, because honestly, I don't care. I don't care.
Stopping. Yeah, I'm stopping. It's starting to mess up my voice box.
I don't care about this. This made me think of I think when I get my computer working, I really would like to do a gaming gaming. I want to say TED Talk, but just like I just want to talk about the state of gaming industries and games where we just like what we need to see more of nowadays instead of what.
Can I talk about this picture? They're talking about we demand to be taken seriously. These guys look like a bunch of. They honestly look like a bunch of Bond villains, bro, and not very good ones.
They look like they're about to LARP, honestly.
Yo, bro. Like, this not trying to be mean to them. It's just, we demand to be taken seriously. I can't.
It's actually from a show, Arrested Development.
Yeah, so.
When you're all dressed like, let's see, you got Wizard number 2 in the back. You got either... It looks like the guy in the far back right is like Illuminati or some shit. And then you got the guy standing behind the person holding the sign on his right, wearing the like James Bond cape. You got the guy that's late to his wedding behind him.
You got Mr. The Doctor Who reject in the back with a top hat.
Dog, I don't give a shit.
There's Dracula to the left of the guy holding the sign.
Yo, there is. Yo, that's crazy, bro. You got Dracula.
I
can't see anything really.
You got the Weight Watchers of the Sith Lord in the far back.
We got. I think I'm Spider-Man.
I'm fat, so I can say that.
And there's even Sinestro, but behind the vampire Sinestro.
Yo, we are mistaken. That's crazy, man. So I'm not sure if that's what they're going for, but yeah, we do have dude late to his wedding. We also have the minister who's gonna be doing the wedding. So both the dude late for his wedding and the minister. Congratulations. I'm sorry. I cannot.
You
I
guys
cannot
are
pass up
asking for seriousness, but you come out looking like unprofessional and ready to go for a cosplay event. No, no.
No.
But yeah, I'm sorry. I can't take NFT seriously. You're writing this whole letter. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I don't care.
Ugh.
I
I'll
don't care.
stop right there. It's
Oh,
doing
fuck.
worse.
I'm
It's doing
back. I
my
had an
voice
error.
spots worse than the last time I had to quote some soy boys.
There's so many things happening in the world. And you choose this to be the hill you want to die on. I can't. I
What
mean,
topic? What is this? Is this still the NFT topic?
Yeah.
yeah, but we're about to leave this topic because I'm done with it. I don't care. You guys are upset. I'm upset that
Yeah,
you
we're
guys decided to write a
thankfully
whole
off
letter.
this we're thankfully off this topic. The next one's even worse.
Guys, this is what video games are turning into. Like, we want to make as much money as possible instead of focusing on the one thing you should make money on: video games.
He's
Yeah.
the most generic wizard in every video game.
Yeah.
Yep.
By the way, Koei Tecmo, I know you released Made in Blackwater. I need to buy it and play it, and that's like horror. That's look like it's people are saying it's good. I really want to play it. Can we get a Fatal Frame fucking collection at this point? Because you're not gonna re-release them. It's already evident enough. You're not really gonna re-release them as at like how you did Fatal Frame Made in Blackwater. So can we just get a collection or some shit like that?
Man in Blackwater is currently going on right now. The re-release of it anyway.
Yeah, give me Java controls and release a collection on like PS5. Fucking.
I wonder how that game's gonna play because it was built specifically for the Wii U. I had borrowed my friend's Wii U just to play that game. It was amazing. So I wonder how they're gonna do that without the whole, gamepad to the screen access camera. We'll see.
Shit, you can Someone's playing it on PC. I think they were just using a controller to use like the analog stick to move the camera.
Yeah, I know. It was just like because of how because it like did the shakes and stuff and made it feel like you're carrying a camera obscura. So I don't that's not gonna really translate well without it. Like, it's still gonna be a good game. Don't get me wrong. It's just not gonna be the same experience if you've played the Wii U game, which I did. So I'll see.
Brace yourselves are about
it won't
to
be it won't be the same experience, but you can still at least play it and experience it. That's the biggest. That's the best.
Still gonna support it because it's Koei Tecmo and it's made in Blackwater, and I'm gonna support that game because
we're about to get into another reason on why ActaBliz deserved to be sued, but it was mainly on the sexual misconduct disasters instead of this. But this is just as bad.
Okay, so you know what I'm gonna
do before we get into that news. Did I get this news? Actually, go ahead. I'm gonna find the news I'm looking for. Yeah, go ahead.
Right.
Continue.
So I'm just gonna say this. After this podcast, I'm gonna put ActaBlizzard on the same list I have Fallout 76 on. I'm feeling about the same about them as I felt about that game.
Can we go ahead and put China on that list too?
Yeah, I'm gonna put China on that list too because I feel like we keep talking about them. I don't have anything to say because I feel like I keep saying the same thing. It just all sucks. So I think I'm just gonna put them on that list.
They keep getting dumber and they keep making dumber and dumber decisions.
Yeah, I feel like for my sanity, I can't keep talking about these guys. But yeah, let's get to that topic.
Okay. Brace yourselves. This is very bad. World of Warcraft director. We're careful not to hire too many white people. Oh my god.
Alrighty, started off a good note.
An interview with World of Warcraft director Ian Hasekotzos has revealed some shocking revelation about the company's new hiring practices, forsaking usual propaganda as diversity and inclusion, and as the director revealed that they try to avoid situations where they have multiple white people to hire. Eesh. In a move that will hardly prove shocking considering the hatred against non-diverse people across the Western entertainment industry, World of Warcraft director Ian spoke in a recent interview and explained that for hiring processes, it can't just open a position, take the first couple dozen resumes, look through and pick someone out of that pile because we may just get a couple dozen white male resumes. or just out of pure merit, not of your hatred or whatever. This is disgusting.
Listen, I'm gonna say this. Funniest thing about this is Hassan and I, like years back, actually had a conversation about this. Like when I sent him that video about those women who left America, they went to, I think it was Caribbeans.
Mm-hmm.
They get away from white people. We just had a nice little conversation. You remember that, Hassan?
Yep. I remember that that discussion was.
Yeah, I was like, what was their what was their end goal with this? And I feel like this is the same kind of thing. What is your end goal with this? Like you went on and had a whole interview. We make sure not to hire too many white people. Yeah, people gonna love us. Like, bro, what was your end goal with
They made
this?
a whole interview of this.
It's like moving to across the world to avoid racism, dog. That shit is everywhere. It doesn't even just pertain to black people.
Yep.
It's everywhere. So, and it pertains to all races. So,
And
it's just weird because it's like with the whole thing, like I said with Hot Side, like with those women, they were saying all like some racially charged things about white people, which is why they were going to another, I think, country for a week or something, a week or 2 weeks.
They were like, we're a group of females that hate. Their whole goal, it wasn't just white people, it was like men in general. Like they were like men haters or whatever.
Part misandrists.
And they were very strictly like, yeah, and we had, in the whole video is pretty much just one woman trying to explain what their goals were. And by the end of it, you didn't understand what she was talking about because it sounded all like, to me, it sounded like, oh, we got together with our friends that also think like us, and we took a trip to the Caribbean to have a very nice and peaceful getaway from our male friends and stuff. But we hate them secretly.
Ugh. It's open now.
Honestly, that sounds like two things. They didn't have a father figure in their life to pretty much to take care of them, or their mom pretty much fed them lies about all manner of shit, or they didn't just get no good dick, or they just didn't get no good dick. That's it.
All three.
Or all three. And like I said,
all three.
It's like often all three.
When Mills read this article, it reminded me of that conversation. And like, because I remember I sent him the video, and it was like 1 a.m. I think it was late, and I texted him. I was like, "What was their end goal?" And he called me, and we just talked for like an hour or something like that.
Yep.
And we never came to a conclusion what their end goal was. And this sort of reminds me of that. It's like, what is your end goal? Listen, let's throw aside the whole diversity, blah blah blah, racism. Yeah, racism is a thing. Institutionalized racism is a thing. I don't care if you believe it or not. It is. But you hire people off their merits. That's it. There's no, I don't want to hire too many white people, too many black people, too many men. Listen, if you are looking at resumes, and you get usually top 20, sometimes top 10, depending on how cutthroat it is. But usually like top 20, sometimes 50.
Actually, I think they also breaking the law because when you're hiring somebody, you can't discriminate on race, gender, or color.
Yeah, you seriously
even
can't do that.
But yeah, you're supposed to get the top cut. You interview them, and whoever, it does not matter who they are. Whoever they are, if they have the best qualifications, and they prove not to be difficult to work with, because that's also an important thing, then
Agreed.
They are the ones you should extend the job opportunity to. It should not be so you're perfect, you're really good, get along with, your team player, your stuff, but you're white, man. We can't do it, man. If only you were minority. Like what? Like it just I don't understand what your end goal with this is.
Yeah, this interview at hand.
Also, you know that I was about to say. Also, you know that if you're a minority, business also get like a tax write-off, which is weird, but
that's what I think their end goal is, honestly.
Yeah.
And because but what was your end goal saying this in an interview? I couldn't figure out those women's end goals, I can't figure out this company's end goal by sitting there having this person speak and say this in an interview. I can't think like these people because
only goal I'm thinking of here is racial genocide. Other than that, nothing much else.
No, because they were saying, because the thing is, it's not just this one person saying this weird off the wall thing. That's why I don't think people understand is they run this by the company before they say these things. Like, make no mistake, these people don't just go up in there and say, "I'm gonna say something crazy." No. Like when Don Matrick said that stupid thing with a 360, he ran that by the company before he said that.
By the way, when Don Matrick said it, it wasn't more of his views. It's the company that literally told him to say it. So
exactly.
if y'all want to, don't always go to him like that because, like I'm gonna say, like it wasn't really him saying it. He didn't know what to say, and the company told him to say that shit. So that's how you know. Yeah.
So this person, they ran this by the company before saying this, and I'm just wondering what was the end goal. And the company thought by saying this, they get minorities saying, "Oh my goodness, they're there for me," but no, all you did was piss people off because I don't want to be hired simply because I'm a minority. I want to be hired because you feel like I could actually contribute to the company, or you feel I was best fit out of whatever people you took, as far as the cutoffs. I want to go on my own merits. I don't want to go off anything else. And I feel like when you do stuff like this, I don't know. I don't know what the end goal is. Maybe Hotshot knows. He's smarter than me. Maybe he knows. I don't know.
Okay.
Wait, hang on. Before you say anything, Hotspot, I think you told me better when we was talking that one day. You was like, I think it was either you or Epic. He was like, I think, if I can remember, I'm trying to remember now. Oh yeah.
What's for sure is.
Damn it, I can't remember. Go Hotspot. Go. I'll try to remember.
What's for sure is this is severe grounds for a lawsuit in itself.
Yeah.
Also, this is why things like Notorious Studios happen. If you remember last week, Notorious Studios, well, they're so vilified they had to get out, create their own stuff, and to cover their own behinds, they only hired a female dog. They literally hired a female dog.
Oh, I remember it now. It was Hotspot. I think, Hotspot. You told me the fact that in order to eliminate, I wouldn't say eliminate racism, but to keep racism not to be big as it is to just make it not a thing.
Yeah.
Like once you keep making it a thing, racism will always exist. But once you start, phasing it out and start making it like a big deal or start making it a thing, then racism will go away by itself. That's it.
Now, I am a firm believer in if someone's being racist, you need to call it out there and stomp that shit out right then. But at the same time, you can't keep playing a race card every time an argument is not going your way. Like there were several people in the high school I went to that would always say, "You're only saying this because I'm such and such. You're only saying this because I'm such and such." And it was never that. They just used that as their excuse. Stop using it as an excuse. Now, see,
Soldier Boy.
Oh, well, damn, true. But anyways, as far as this shit is concerned, their lawsuit, anyone that is white that has ever applied to them, and even within the last 3 years, could get on a sue ban and sue this company for millions because obviously they were racist or they were being very hiring by race. So honestly, this is ridiculous. Like, why do people judge? One, you should not judge someone based on their race. Two, you should not judge someone based on their backgrounds. And three, you should not judge someone based on their gender. None of that shit should matter. You should greet someone and use what you have learned from them as your base point. Now, if you want to do a background check and say, oh, this guy was like this, but when he came in here, he was put together, professional, etc., go based off what you have witnessed, not what other people have written about him or about them. Sorry.
Yeah,
I believe I got everything out of my system according to this topic. What about you guys?
I feel like we can't top what just hot I just said. It just made the most sense. It's stupid. They just said this thinking that they get a bunch of people like, oh yeah, no, it's stupid. It's just I don't know why companies feel the need to say these stupid things. And it's just like,
oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'll let you finish now. Go.
I don't know. You go ahead. It's that's about it.
For me, two things. For the women that hate men, and they say all men are bad, all men are not bad. You just probably got dealt a bad hand. That's pretty much about it. And second thing about the too many white people thing, all I can say on that one is it's not about just hiring a lot of white people. It's about hiring the right person. And the problem is you're hiring people that are you're hiring a lot of bad actors, and I didn't know they were bad actors. That's the thing about a job where you're hiring somebody. You don't know what they truly are until you work with the person. So honestly, get the right people for the job, whether they're black or white. That's it.
Yeah, hire off of merit, not off of their race or whatever crap else.
Yeah, that's just a wild. That's a wild article. I can't believe a company thought that was good to say, thinking they get brownie points. You get no brownie points from me. I'm sorry. I give you none.
Me neither.
None.
Lastly, game developers. Lastly, for all the game jobs and everything out there, start hiring people. Start hiring people outside of the industry. God damn, it's like they don't want to hire anybody. High res.
Shout out to high res.
Agreed.
Like yeah,
we need jobs, and if you ain't hiring no one, how are the people that graduated within the last 3 years with a degree to be what we want to be? How are we supposed to do anything? Seriously.
Like my boy Epic said, you need job experience to work at this job. But how you gonna get the job experience?
That's a cash way too.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, all you need to do is like see who's in the industry, make friends with them, and then like they can get you in. Bro, Epic, that's exactly what you did, and nobody trying to hire you, bro. That's weird, man.
Yeah, that's very weird.
They're saying, you got glowing reviews from this person, but you had no job experience. Well, yeah, because I'm pretty fresh out of college and no place has hired me yet, so I would not have job experience. But I guarantee you, if one of these places hire me, guess what I have?
Some
job experience.
Fucking Art Institute. Thank you for fucking up a whole bunch of futures that could have been.
Speaking of artists too,
the
Illuminati, which is a great YouTube channel, she's a very good commentator. She actually did a whole video on that. It's a pretty lengthy video, but it's amazing, and I recommend everyone see it.
I saw it.
Okay,
amazing video.
And that's why a lot of us got stuck on fast food. Next topic.
So your next topic, ain't these companies be stupid?
It was a pre-summary. It was pretty much
no.
It was a school before it was a school, like a business school, but look into it.
What's the next topic?
Oh yeah, Epic. Do you about your name? Is your full name Epic Pendragon?
It's Arthur Stephen Apocalypse Pendragon.
I thought it was just Epic Steve.
Or just Epic Steve Pendragon.
Nah, it's Arthur.
Is that too long?
Yes, it's his long name. It's Arthur Stephen Apocalypse Pendragon.
Understood.
I just shortened Apocalypse into Epic and then flipped it and shortened Steve into Steve.
Understood.
His real name is Arthur Dragonslayer Blackthorn Winterbringer Death Destruction Pendragon. You have to say that all in order.
Understood.
Or he will kill you. So there you go.
That's why we've stuck to Epic Steve. Although it doesn't
Epic
help
Steve is
YouTube
just easier.
search.
Yeah, Epic Steve is, he rolls off the tongue, and you just type that, and not have to type a whole freaking long essay. You just put our name in. So yeah.
Pendragon, Deathbringer, Winter Commoner.
Yeah.
Just heads rolls off the tongue.
Now imagine being named after a suddenly popular TV show. So, a Twitch streamer literally named Squid Game faces abuse over the Netflix show. She's receiving online abuse from viewers on the Netflix show sharing the same name, but she has proof that there's no connection.
Okay, did she start? When did she start with Squid Game?
I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't know yet. We can tell it's definitely way before the show happened.
Wait, what?
Okay.
What? Can you repeat that? I don't. What's the title? What's going on? I'm sorry. I'm lost.
Twitch
Her
streamer Squid
Twitch
Game
name
faces
or something like that is Squid Game, but it was Squid Game before the show even came out.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are, I guess, roasting her because of that.
Yeah.
But she's like, I had this name first.
I'm sure they're accusing her of stealing Squid Game, the name, to be more popular, is what I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's what I'm sensing here too.
But it sounds like they're a bunch of rejects and aren't actually smart enough to realize.
Spoiler alert! Squid Game is called, the Netflix show Squid Game is called Squid Game because there's a little Korean game, and there's a game of Korean just called Squid Game. That's it.
Yeah,
there's no deeper meaning than that.
Yeah, Squid Game name has been a thing for over a century, and it just became a Netflix special with that name.
Yeah.
So it's probably named off after that Korean thing for over a century. Oh,
Yeah, that little Korean game that's been played by kids everywhere. But yeah, go ahead, man.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I mean,
quoting article.
Okay.
A Twitch streamer who goes by Squid Game has started to receive abuse online following the release of Netflix's hit show, which also happened to be called Squid Game. A South Korean survival drama has become one of the most talked about shows thanks to its degree premising compelling characters. However, its success has become a problem for one Twitch streamer who's been using the handle for over a decade to build up the online brand reputation. Twitch is one of the most popular platforms for streamers today, although it's not without its controversies. The rise of online abuse and streamer targeting across the site has caused many to turn away from the platform. On September 1st, many streamers took part in a virtual strike from the site to highlight the lack of support they received from Twitch when they were subjected to such harassment using the hashtag #ADayOffTwitch. And many made their displeasures known the hopes that the powers will be to implement some positive change across Twitch as a result. Sadly, nothing happened. However, despite the highlighted awareness of online abuse, it apparently hasn't stopped a Twitch streamer named Squid Game from being subjected to unwarranted trolling because of her username similarity to the Netflix series Squid Game. The elderly...
Real quick.
Yeah.
This is all because people are being stupid. Yeah, go ahead.
Well,
Lita
yeah,
Ellery, aka Squid Game, revealed that she has received hateful and abusive messages online from fans of the TV show who apparently have been attacking her for taking the account from the show, even though her account's been a decade old already, way before the show dropped. This is despite Ellery having used the handle long before the show was even in production. Ellery has additionally said that she's lost business opportunities because of her unintentional connection to Squid Game. Understandably, the whole situation has taken its toll on her, who has once shared how much it has affected her emotional state. She says she first chose this, her Twitch handle, because of a nickname given to her by her friends. Lydia was short to Lid, which rhymed with squid. There was nothing remotely intentional or conniving in its conception, but that evidently hasn't stopped viewers from confusing her username in the show. Sadly, Ellery states that she is unsure of how to move forward with her predicament. Many followers have encouraged Ellery to complain about her mistreatment, but she admits that she does not know who to address her to these complaints. Some suggest that Ellery changed her Twitter handle from Squid Game to something new. However, given that her reputation has been built around this brand for years, it'll be understandable this is not the move Ellery ultimately chooses to pursue. However, she does say that it's something that she has started considering. unquote.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
I don't think people realize that changing your name actually could hurt your brand.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, if your brand has always been, certain name, like let's say your brand's name was Brandon the Invincible, you change it to just Brandon or something like that. That could hurt your brand because first of all, the algorithms and whatever, it'd be Twitch or YouTube, they stop suggesting you or putting you as recommended to certain people because your name is changed, so it puts a whole different chain on you. And then, like I said, some people, they might just not know how to follow you anymore because they might not be, like they look up Brandon Invincible and all they see is just Brandon. And they're like, I don't know what that is. So they don't even watch it. They just think it's a troll channel or a channel made that is like a fan channel. So they might lose interest. And there's just so many different things that happen. When you have a brand that's associated with a certain name, it's really hard to just change that. That was the whole problem with Krispy Kreme, also known as DJ Froggy Fresh. Like when he was initially Krispy Kreme, he had changed his name because Krispy Kreme was trying to sue him. He was afraid of his brand, and it did hurt him a lot. But luckily, he had a bunch of bigger YouTubers to help kind of give him that push, and they redirected people back to his channel when he changed his name.
Yeah, the same could either happen here with her, or she'll just stick to Squid Game.
Yeah, so if she has some big YouTubers to redirect to her, that would be good, but I'm not sure if she does.
This reminds me of the situation what happened with the whole Family Guy thing where it was like a YouTuber that pretty much, I think what happened was the YouTuber did some work on Family Guy, and I think Family Guy kind of did like some type of joke and shouted him out. And then I think they was trying to copyright strike the guy's channel because they like the clip that Family Guy showed was the exact same clip from their YouTube channel. And
Time Warner, I think, was trying to come out or whatever, like because he had the same clip as Family Guy, and it's like, well, no, his clip was first, and like he had to prove, no, see, this clip is this many years old. This episode is brand new. You can't strike me because I'm the one who did this clip first, and I gave it to them. And, they kind of give you a shout out with that.
And so this was basically a shout out gone wrong.
Yeah. It was basically Seth MacFarlane was shouting him out, but then the parent company's like, "What is this? Strike!"
Ugh.
Yeah, they got too great, and that's what that reminds me of. Also, fans, people, chill out. Not everybody's making their shit just because of a channel. If it is, then let them have it. Because what I mean by letting them have it is like she made her shit like a long time ago, and obviously idiots didn't really pay attention to her channel until the show came out. Like every name is not original. Understand that, and and it's also like what Epic say. It's hard to create a new name. So it's like a lot of factors and like that can be played out here, but it all boils down to one thing: calm the fuck down. It is just a name. It is not like anybody's doing this for anything else but either money or just whatever they're doing at the time. It just calm down. It's not that big of a deal as people are making it out to be. That's it.
Yeah, especially since she's had it for over a decade, well before the show even happened.
Yeah.
Congratulations, people. Congratulations, people exist and people have the fucking name. Like understand that like the thing with websites and even with Epic's name, there's a lot of Epics out there.
There's a lot of
There's a ton of Epic Steves.
Yeah, just YouTube search it.
Yeah. There's only one superstar DC.
Funny thing is, there's actually Epic Steve that I talked to in the comment section one IGN video. He's like, "Oh, you're Epic Steve too?" I'm like, "Sup?" He's like, "Sup?" We just had a little joke there. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's a bunch. I mean, not original.
That's what I'm saying. Say like,
yeah,
people can have the exact same names as shit. It just is what it is.
Yeah,
there's a lot of people in this world, and you can't stop that. So everybody, calm down. It's not that big of a deal that y'all making it shit to be. Just saying. Fucking hell. What is humanity coming to? I swear we're gonna be like going extinct, and our kids and our future is gonna be like How
Bro,
did
people get
humanity get
soft.
into the? Yeah, how did humanity get into the downfall? How humanity got to that downfall is because we acting like fucking idiots and 3-year-olds.
because we've been acting like complete idiots.
Like, why are people upset that she has the same name as a Netflix special? I just don't understand.
Yeah, I feel bad for her. And honestly, I feel bad for her, but her boyfriend got to be like, got to coach, like, have to have that one goodie. I'm just saying, like that. That is just not like what's wrong? What's going on? I'm not gonna be making that much money because, like, I'm gonna have to change my name because people think my name is associated with the show, but I had my name before the show. I'm like, why are people being so fucking retarded?
Yeah.
Hopefully, she can use this to her advantage and be able to turn this around. Because I mean, I had never heard of her before this controversy. Now I looked more into it. I'm like, oh, okay. Like look into what Mills was showing. I'm like, oh, okay. She's been, she's an OG in this. She's been doing this for over a decade. So definitely gonna check her out now. So that's a new person she has off of that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to send her some likes her ways because everybody's acting stupid. Also, Squid Game, like I said to everybody, it was a good show, but y'all hyping up like this shit is the next big thing. But I'm just like, I've seen a lot of death games out there. This is not like the best death game I see. It's really still a good show. So everybody calm the fuck down. I've been seeing that shit everywhere. Like it's the new Among Us. Like fuck, yeah, I need to chill out.
It's really not even, like, I like it, but legitimately, it's not. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't have an opinion on it. I hadn't seen the show yet.
Not the best.
I'm watching it. I think it's pretty entertaining, but it's not like groundbreaking. But it's entertaining.
Yeah, it's not the best death game you see out there. Like I've seen a lot of death games. And like I said, Danganronpa is a death game if you didn't know. And I think that's kind of better if you really like it. Watch Danganronpa because it's good. It's very good.
Yeah, I've seen the movie and the manga for Battle Royale. That was entertaining as well.
Fucking Platoon is good. If you shit. We can introduce some death games that if y'all like fucking interested.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, it's an entertaining Netflix special. No one's saying hate this girl's away. She did nothing to you. Like, calm down. What happened to her?
It's not that big of a deal. Like, y'all I don't know. It's nowadays it's just been so fucking weird. They're blaming Gen Z, but I'm like, if you're born in 1997, I'm not defending all y'all, but I know a lot of people who were born in 1997 and 1993 and all that shit. I know they're not that offended or don't even give a fuck about things that have been going on lately. But there's just some people out there that be like, oh, your name is the exact same as a TV show? Banned. Get rid of her. Get rid of that person.
Yeah. I mean, my thing is when people blame the other generation, like they blame millennials and they blame Generation Z. I'm like, okay, so who raised millennials? Who raised Generation Z? I mean, to be fair, it goes back to who raised you for you to be this soft. I mean, obviously,
well, millennials themselves or the boomers because the millennials couldn't handle it.
Yeah, so I mean,
either or.
It's just so in any case, generation only get as bad as they can because instead of the generation before doing something about it, they just complain that the generation under them is getting softer. Like, well, how about you do something about that? No, okay.
How about we bring the true issue? I know what's really happening. It's the internet. It's not the fact that people it's not the fact that everybody has a voice now, and not every voice should be heard, but it is. It's creating stupid echo chambers, and it's creating, it's shining more light to bad people and more things. It's like a double-edged sword. It can shine light on good things and also shining light on bad things too.
I believe it's done more good than harm, but the harm it did is a lot.
Yeah, it's because the whole anonymous thing on the internet, and some people who aren't anonymous, they just feel emboldened when they get on, these social media platforms. They just get what you call Twitter fingers or Reddit fingers or whatever, or 4chan fingers, and they say some stupid vile stuff, and then you see them in person, and you're just all like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't really mean it like that. I was trying to get some likes and blah blah blah. I'm like, bro.
Nah, bro, you still catching these hands, bro.
Is
Let's
that, bro?
go.
It's still covered to you, bro. Like not across the computer, across your
Yeah,
face.
that's why
all.
past generations implemented their rules around the internet. Apparently, the millennials did not get that either did not get that memo or missed that memo due to their own unfortunate circumstances.
Call me Chris because I'm about to cross his applesauce in your face.
Yeah,
you better catch. You better catch. Listen, I'm giving out equal rights and lefts. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't think
you didn't get. Back then, you were told not to give your ASL age, sex / gender, location. And what have those guys been doing?
Oh, sorry, man. I'll see. Go ahead.
And what have those guys been doing? They kept giving out their ASL.
I was going to say, I don't think it's millennials or anything like that. Like we said before, it's just, I think it's people showing their true color. At the exact same time, we all know that the human race is a pretty fun, like, it's just shitty race. Our emotions is pretty much dominant on what we do. And a lot of people showing their true colors because, they're anonymous. Like I've been saying, they're anonymous. You don't see them, you don't know about them. And a lot of people do whine and cry about stupid situations that just don't have nothing to pertain to them by. And this is fucking harmless. This article and all that stuff, like, she didn't do nothing wrong, and all y'all doing is going after her because of her name. And by the way, her name came first. It wasn't the fact that she made it because of the show's popularity. And even if she did, why the fuck you care about it? Because you didn't make Squid Game 1.0 or 2, Squid Game number 3 or anything like that. Like shut the fuck up. All these people just acting stupid.
Learn to calm your tits does wonders.
Some of y'all need to get laid like now.
Y'all need something, man. Maybe it's because it's triple N. Maybe y'all need release.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No Nut November.
Maybe I need release or something. I mean, there's something going on there.
I don't think you're the problem, Epic. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
And by looking at her face, I guess a lot of people already lost.
Oh
yeah. I think it's time for the last topic. What about you guys?
Let's do this.
Already like one. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, someone found an NES that was on the side of the Texas road, and they restored it to working condition.
Cool.
Okay. This is news.
Yeah.
This is great news. This is the best news I heard all day. Good.
It's good news to end off on. I liked it. I thought that stupidness we went through. It's good to find something like this.
According to the article, the NES had seemingly been abandoned, and despite Ivy's helpful pinpoint of the location on a console on social media, it remained there until he decided to collect it himself and drop it off with his pal, the 8-bit guy, who decided he might be able to salvage it. Amazingly, he was right. While council refused to boot it the first time of asking and the RF shield inside was bent out of shape, it was with a bit of TLC return to working condition. In fact, the 8-bit guy even goes as far as to clean up the battered and cracked casing and fits the feet of the undesirable, which the end result being an NES which is capable of giving many years of joy. Just remember, kids, the NES is for life and not just for Christmas. Quote from 1986.
I'm gonna say this is a new console. He wouldn't be able to store that, man. That thing would have been SOL. So I mean, that just shows you durability of console.
They definitely don't make them like they used to.
Talking about new console be SOL. No, new console, somebody would have picked it up, scalped that shit. You know what happened.
Yeah.
Not working PS5.
They would have scalped it for the original price. Not working.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Then again, Nintendo used to make stuff that would survive nukes. This thing managed to survive too.
Back in the day, their OLED, like their Nintendo Switch OLED, cannot survive shit. So beware of that box.
Yeah.
Beware. It's not quality.
It's quantity, not quality.
Yeah.
Also,
Even though it would break every like 3 other games, but yeah.
Also, if y'all going tips to kids and all that stuff, if you want to go back and play a good retro console, I would not advise the NES, even though it is an old classic system. It was my first system. Grab an SNES. You'll have a great time with SNES if you want like a classic console system, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Epic. Could you also
SNES,
say
Many
Sega
kudos.
Genesis.
I was about to say, can you also say by Genesis? Because I think Genesis, yeah, maybe.
Many kudos to the NES guy for the 8-bit guy for this. Sorry. Ugh.
Yeah, shout out to 8-bit guy. I mean, I think he still does YouTube, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think he did. He does have a YouTube. We're looking at it.
Yeah, I haven't watched his YouTube in a while, but yeah, but yeah, I mean, this is what he does. He can restore stuff, and I mean, he restored it nicely, and it works. Unlike Todd Howard, but yeah.
Hey man. It's not about what it comes out. It's about where it's going to be in a couple of years.
It works. I mean, what?
By the way,
No,
I
it doesn't.
just heard that
It just
apparently Tom's doing
works.
an Ask Me Anything on Reddit right now.
That dude does ask me anything on Reddit all the time, and he always gets roasted. Like they'll ask him a few questions, and they start roasting him, and he leaves. And he comes back next year. Like, bro, they're gonna keep roasting you. Stop coming back. Like, they're gonna keep roasting you.
Yeah, and stop doing dumb crap.
It's also a good retro console, an Xbox 360. And yes, it is a retro console, by the way. It fits under the criteria. Fucking hell,
Oh yeah, it's 15 years old.
Yep, it fits under the criteria.
Dang.
I'm only 24.
And that's all we got.
I'm only 24. I'm not that old. God
Dang,
damn.
I'm old. God damn.
Wow.
I got that console at launch.
So did I.
Wait, which console? The NES?
No, the 360 is 15 years old.
Yep.
I got that console at launch.
I got the arcade version. Oh gosh, with the Zuma and the everybody got the Zuma and the Uno.
Wow, you're right.
Yeah. I just thought about that when he was talking about retro. Yeah, it is retro. It's an old console.
Yeah,
oh my
it is
gosh.
considered retro now.
Oh my gosh, I'm old.
What do you think the GameCube? But what do you think the GameCube is? GameCube's also a retro console too, bitch.
Yes.
Bro, got that console launch too.
Yeah.
Frame 1, baby. My favorite system of all time is fucking
Well,
GameCube.
I mean, we're older than Google, so yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, we are. And YouTube, by the way.
Yeah.
And YouTube. We're much older than YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The GameCube happened in 2001.
Yeah. Got that for one of the Christmases.
You know what that means? We don't take shit for niggas that are not older than Google or YouTube. But I can. You're not older than Google or YouTube. I don't want to hear anything. You didn't know the struggles of have to actually read through a book to actually get the answers. Spark Notes didn't exist, bitch.
Yeah,
you are on your own.
Yeah,
shout out to Spark Notes senior year. I'm just saying.
Yo, shout out to that senior year. That was a godsend. I was like, yo, snap. I learned something new. I was like, well, it was a whole different world opened up to me. I was like, oh my god.
No.
Spark Notes and Mathway, baby. Mathway. Fucking hell.
Didn't need Mathway. That was good.
We can solve any problem you can throw at it. Oh, you cannot. I put one attach in and it solved it. I'm like, holy shit, this is God. Maybe you won't have a calculator everywhere you go. Technology begs a differ, bitch.
Where's your TI-80 XL? Come on, if you don't have your Texas Instrument, you can't use it.
Welcome to Boomerville. Population, literally all of us.
There's an app. You know what's sad? There is an
Yo.
app for a TI-82 calculator on your phone. You can get an app for that. So I don't want to hear shit from you.
I remember in our high school we had this dude who had something that looked like a TI calculator, but it actually could do graphing and stuff. But the teachers didn't know that, so like he'd be sitting back and he started doing that. I was like, "Yo, bro, this man finessing."
The teacher would ask, "Hey, how do you do this? What would this graph look like?" And put up a problem on the board and just writes. Because we had the same kind of guy in my class. He would go, "Oh, it looks like this," and it'd be just a really stupid parabola thing. Didn't make any freaking sense.
Shout out to high school. They didn't teach us how to do our taxes, and now we're confused adults. Still don't know how to do our taxes.
Taught us nothing.
Funny thing is, I learned how to do taxes in middle school, and it's not like I went to a public middle school, but my computer class, they had this program on it. It was to teach us how to do, how to be like a life thing. It was a simulation video game before simulation games. So you would be like, oh, it gives you a random career, it gives you your budget, and you have to dedicate how much money you're going to use for entertainment stuff, or food, and all of that.
Yeah.
But the part of the game was you had to do taxes like real taxes. And only me and like 2 other people kind of understood it. I ain't going to say we did it great, but we understood it enough.
Yeah, that's what I did in a game called, way back in the day, called Millsbury. You could you collect interest in your bank. You had a job. You paid money for groceries. The groceries went bad if they were there too long. You had to put them in certain. Yo, bro, that game was kind of lit back in the day.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Yeah, people make fun of video games, but when they actually teaching you, it could be lit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Games like that now, man.
And
I don't want to learn how to pay my taxes. Like, you don't know how to pay your taxes, but if there's a game that could teach you and help you how to pay your taxes, that's a different story.
Yeah, it's a different story entirely. I also recently saw a game that where its plot, there's a turnip, or if I'm remembering correctly, he was evading taxes and they got in some trouble with it, of course.
Well, let's get into these outros.
Yeah.
Superstar DC, I'm out.
Oh, dang. Yeah, DC, I guess. Hot Sot?
It's been your boy Hot Sot. Make sure you come check out my Twitch. I'm going to be doing some kind of stream sometime this next week. We'll see what's going on.
Next week, we might do Duel Links. Or see about trying to do Duel Links.
There we go. Yeah. I've been opening up all the cards I could while we've been doing this podcast.
Oh.
All right, Master Minoso.
This has been Master Minos, going back to my madhouse, and you can visit me there anytime.
Don't visit him.
No.
He's on probation. We're tired of him breaking the rules, man.
We're tired of him cutting out while talking.
Until next time, be seeing ya.
Hey,
There'll be no next time.
Hey, at least he said, like, unlike Zuko.
Oh, yeah. Zuko got to work early tomorrow. I think he's working double.
Yeah.
And corporate's coming. Yay.
I don't know why y'all put up with that job. They don't pay y'all enough. I would try to find something.
I would never work on doubles like him. I mean, crazy, but whatever. This is Epic Steve the Big boss of the podcast. You guys have a good one. Peace.
See you guys later.
We outie.